some yoga music.
Hey, hey, hey! Dun dun dun! Dun dun dun! Dun dun dun! Dun 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 dun! We are here! Welcome everybody to another AEW Dynamite watch along. It is Wednesday, June 25th. It's your girl Denise Salcedo and the man righteous Reg.
Your favorite rapper, your favorite writer, your favorite podcaster. It's Wednesday, Denise. And it, like we were saying coming into this, feels like I don't know you. I got onto the show. I was like, I wonder who this person is that I'm doing the show with. Oh, nice to meet you, lady.
Dude, I don't know why, but I feel like I haven't seen you in forever, Reg. Why does AEW Grand Slam Dynamite, whatever the Mexico show, like the whole, I did the whole last name.
All right, just say it in full.
No, but doesn't it feel like it was forever ago?
That was 5 years ago, Denise. I don't even remember
Was that
that
the last show
I
we were
remember
here on for?
Yeah, just 1 week ago. 7 solid days ago.
Why does it feel like it was 5 years ago?
7 solid days ago, and it feels like that was last year. I don't know you, never met you.
I know, guys.
Who
we're all
are you?
meeting for the first time. Welcome. I'm Denise. I live in Los Angeles. This is
live in
Reg.
LA?
Reg, where are you from?
I'm in Oakland. We're both in California.
Oakland.
That's
Wow, we're
crazy.
both in California. I don't believe it.
Unbelievable. How could this happen? We should be like a connect. Some way we should connect both the West Coast that we're in. The California connection. I just came up with that off the top of my head.
Wow, that's brilliant.
That should be us. What's up, everybody?
Welcome, everyone. We got Steve Botar who says, welcome for the first time. We're all just meeting everybody. Everybody, please introduce yourself in the chat. This is the first time we're all here right now. But
nice to know you.
Yeah, it's so weird. I think it's, by the way, we're still 3 minutes away from Dynamite, but I think the reason why it feels like such a long time is because so much has happened since then. Like, I was gone in New York. Reg, I don't know what you were up to. But doesn't it feel like just a lot has happened?
Not gone to New York, not having an amazing time like you were hitting Logan Paul with chairs and stuff, just out there doing and living your life. How was New York?
Dude, it was hot. It was actually really hot.
Really?
But by the way, I guess I got
hotter
lucky.
than where you are?
No, it was 100 degrees by the time I came back, though. Thankfully, I missed the 100-degree weather. When I was there, it was like 90 something, but it wasn't necessarily like the hotness, it was the humidity. Yeah. That's what it was. So like I would literally come out of my hotel fresh and clean and, you know, deodorant and all of the things, right? Like I felt
deodorant.
I felt like I just came out of the laundry, right? By like an hour in, dude, I was sticky. I was gross. And I didn't even do I just walked a little bit. I was like, oh, I'm so nasty.
Yeah, that's
and
what
I just felt it, you know?
We're not used to that in California. We're used to dry ass heat out here. When it's hot, but like we're not sticky. We're not walking around in sticky things. And especially when you were caught off guard, I'm sure it was very weird in New York. You know,
I took, oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing. I took a black leather jacket with me that I was carrying in my backpack that never once was used. And then I saw that there was rain, so I took a light rain jacket.
A light.
So I took 2 things that I didn't even use the entire trip.
Unbelievable. Did you eat some street meat at least?
No.
Oh, come on.
No, I did eat some pizza though.
Okay, that counts as street meat.
Yeah, because it had pepperonis on it. So I did. Yeah. I guess I did. I had two pizzas while I was there. I had some Italian food. I had some great breakfast. I also had some pizza bagels.
The pizza bagel, like real life, not pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening.
Yeah, not the pizza bagels that you put in the oven or the microwave. No,
pizza's on a bagel, you can eat pizza anytime.
Like it was made. I had some gelato. What else did I have? I had.
That was kind of lit on your little New York food journey, huh?
Oh, dude, let's just say that I'm feeling it right now. Like I brought home some extra LBs with me.
Like I saw you even post some things that you wouldn't regularly be eating for dinner. Like I'm like she wouldn't. What? You're like your new favorite little chicken thing. Like that's way more extreme than you would be eating.
Reg, guys, if you're out in the New York area, please go to La Pecora Bianca.
This is not an ad.
This is not an ad. You guys can thank me later. So when I go back to New York next month, that's the first place I'm hitting up, bro, because it had some really good fucking salad. Yes, you're hearing me talk about good salad.
Some good salad.
Arugula, cherry tomatoes, some cheese. I don't know what the hell the sauce was. No idea.
It's a secret.
And some sliced almonds. And it changed my life.
Changed your life, see?
It changed my life. Like, I've been thinking about trying to replicate the salad here at my house.
I bet.
But I don't know.
I know she's gonna try it.
But I don't know what the sauce
the secret
was,
ingredient that changes everything.
All right,
just like some balsamic vinegar, some balsamic.
I wanted to ask. But that's such an old people thing to do when you call the waiter or the waitress and you're like, "Hello, darling.
What was that sauce I was eating, please?"
Compliments to the chef. Compliments to the chef. Gio says, finally something healthy.
All right, yeah, straight up. An adult meal. See?
Oh, we got Carmen Sandiego is back.
Oh, Mercedes jumped him.
Oh, I didn't even recognize her right now.
Let's
go.
She's
all suited up like a cowgirl. A
Beyonce
diva cowgirl. Yeah, the Beyonce fit.
Yeah, Mercedes is tired of these games, Denise. She's been just being played with. That promo that Tony cut on Collision really just tore her down. We're here, Mercedes.
Next week is the 300 episode, right?
Yep, July 2nd.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that thing came fast.
Yeah. I mean, dude, we're literally around the corner from All In.
It's about 2 weeks away at this point.
I know. This is insane. Oh no, she got the...
Mercedes is just knocking fools out.
You want to play games, huh? Is this what you wanted?
Is that what you want?
Me, you stupid little bitch.
Oh, aggressive.
You stupid little bee. That's as serious as it gets.
That's for real.
That's some private. That's some public school talk right there. When you fighting in the bathroom.
She feels embarrassed, and now she's trying to embarrass her. You'll never beat me.
She's killing Tony. Oh, there's Mina to come save the day.
Yeah, dude. I think Tony Storm is winning at All In.
You think?
I think so. I think Tony's going over.
I don't know.
I really do.
I felt like it's been Mercedes' victory to win this whole time.
It has been.
Oh, wait. I thought she was busted open, but it's just her lipstick.
It's that red lipstick, that crimson.
Yeah. It's just her lipstick. Darling.
Let the games begin.
Oh, let the games begin.
What is this, the Hunger Games?
Let the games begin.
What games are we talking?
Well, let the games begin.
Yeah, I think my feelings have changed, Denise. I was all the greatest of all time, Mercedes, coming up to this. But at this point in the last week, I think Tony Storm's winning this match.
Because you feel like Mercedes has been getting far more offense in than Tony?
She's been feeling, I don't know, the vibe around has felt different. The vibe around Tony has been different, the way that she's been talking, presenting herself. I think this might be it for Mercedes.
So what's Tony's new vibe now? She looks like a mobster, a fashionable mobster.
I think this is a new mind game she's playing. She's playing like see, look at me, I'm this. And like, I think it's working. Look at the Mercedes now.
Nicholas, your executive vice presidents of AEW. Hey, Will Ospreay and Swerve Strickland, you guys are teaming up in a tag.
The greatest to the greatest.
It's in the second hour, and well, wait. No. What?
We happened to use a little bit of our backstage influence to, did we, bump that tag team match up a little bit. When is this? Hey, Swerve, Ospreay, I hope you're prepared because that match isn't later tonight.
What match?
It actually is.
I haven't seen the card.
The card's sick, Denise.
I only saw one match.
Yeah, the card's sick.
And you know which match it is that I saw.
Which one? The women's one?
No, I saw Hangman and Black Taurus. Muertos.
Yeah,
that's happening today, right?
I didn't know about that. That's a secret to me.
I saw that Tony announced it.
Yeah, there's some sick matches on the show.
Okay, I'm gonna be surprised because I don't know the whole card. Sorry, I was just sending a quick email.
Oh well, they're gonna give it up right now on the bottom.
Oh yeah,
that's the main event.
I saw that announced.
Mercedes influence, baby.
Hey, all right, hey. If anybody deserves to be pushed a lot more, my friend, it is freaking Beast Mortos.
Right to the main event, baby.
Okay. Oh, Athena's on tonight.
Yes, sir.
Ibushi and Trent.
Ibushi's on TV. Yep.
Ibushi has Will Ospreay. He's taping up his wrist on the way out here.
Your opening contest is in
Bro, why did I think that was a coffee cup? What's wrong with my eyes?
Osprey runs down with a coffee cup.
What is wrong with my eyes?
He really loves his cafe, Denise.
When he had the little thing that he puts on his elbow, I saw him do this, and I think when he like extended it from the bottom view, it looked like a coffee cup holder, like a black mug.
Yeah, black mug. That's how, he has to write. He was like, my match is starting. My match is starting. Can't put my coffee down.
Oh my God. Before we get into this match, I want to shout out Sheldon Jackson.
Let's go. Sheldon, what's up, dude?
With a DWO membership. Thank you so much, Sheldon. We also got Grapple Geekery who says, Steak and the DWO make Dynamite better. I want to thank you, Denise, for the interview with Shotzi. She's my favorite of my positive vibes for Shawnee. Oh, for Shawnee, yes, her sister. Yeah, that was such a great interview, by the way, because Shotzi literally wears her heart on her sleeve, Reg. Like, she's just the person that she just knows what she feels and what she's all about. And that came very clear in the interview. And so she was so easy to talk to. I was telling Shotzi after the interview that I didn't even bother to like look at my notes or anything. Like, we just had a conversation. It was no notes kind of interview.
You know how you clicked with Shotzi so greatly?
Because she's from California.
Oakland, California, baby.
So
Love
you're
Shotzi.
saying that anybody that's California with California just vibes?
Listen, that's the game. We just know each other. We've been through it all as Californians. And Oakland, that California connection just extends beyond me. And she's so cool and she's so awesome. I hope she talked about Hood Slam. I'm happy that everybody's really digging that interview, guys.
Yeah, no, that was really nice. All right, we also got a Hulk 76 Joe who says California connection in the building.
California.
What's up? We're feeling good, Joe. Thank you so much for the love. And before we get into this match, I can't even believe this right now. I can't believe that this is the way we're starting off today. We just started.
We just started. 12 minutes in.
As we mentioned, 17 days away from all in
Infamous
Texas.
Raider Loco says, hours before Forbidden Door last year, I got a call. Oh, unfortunately, that his best friend passed away and he was numb. This week has been tough, but your watch along saved me so much pain. That day with laughs and BS and wrestling. I'll always appreciate you two to the fullest, and the DW as always major much love and respect. You know, it's one of those things where I think, you know, Reg, you and I pop on here, and every creator pops up on here, and I don't think people sometimes, I don't think we always realize that, you know, just what's going on in people's lives and how sometimes one little joke can go just a little bit further. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's so much going on, like you said, Denise. Always people going through stuff. We're going through stuff sometimes when we're here on these pods, and if anything that Denise and I do, just talking about the show, having fun, could help people. Every time we hear something like that, it means so much. It means way more than these wrestling moves and all this great stuff. Just that our little bit of influence can do that is so awesome. And Infamous Raider Loco, you help us too, man. Continuously being here on the pod, continuously helping us kind of with the conversation and your positive vibes. So I'm happy that we could do that, and sending love to you as always. Just our supporters are unbelievable. I don't know. Just unbelievable.
Yeah, no, honestly, I can't ever, honestly, Infamous Raider Loco has just given so much here that I'm just like forever thankful. Thank you so much, man. Guys, please give some love to Infamous Raider Loco. Please, 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 please.
Let's go. California.
Right, and then I'll catch up as soon as we get to a commercial here.
Unbelievable action going on right now. Swerve and Osprey are getting ready for
Will has a massive black eye. What did I miss there with the black eye? Yeah, they showed a close-up and he has like a nasty, like he's all yellow and stuff, like right here, like yellow and black on his eye.
This will be wrestling, not in AEW sometimes. So
yeah, okay, see, I wasn't sure if this happened like on Collision or something.
Oh, Osprey special. Here comes Lee. Yep.
You know, I kind of like knowing that I don't know any of the matches today except for like 2 now.
It's fun.
Yeah, I feel like, what did Forrest Gump say? Life is like a box of chocolate. You never know what you're going to get.
What did Forrest Gump say? Unbelievable. All the way in the back.
Forrest Gump
years
was
ago.
right.
As if
Wrestling, when you don't know the card, is like a box of chocolates.
It's fun because they give up so many of the cards and what we're gonna see before the shows now, Denise. Like it's every time we know like the full card. It's fun to go in like mystery vortex style like BWG used to do.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, actually. You're right.
Oh, Blake Christian. He's going for that dive.
Oh, dude. The way he
on
like
his feet.
whirled and went this way, like under like fucking limbo.
Let's go.
That's like, what kind of crazy skill do you have to be able to do something like that?
Like, how do you even start in your brain? Like, let me try this. Let me dive through this road.
No, like there's no doing that. By the way, we are on a commercial break. Let me catch up here with the super chats. We got W Stein79 who says Cora needs to get Denise on her OnlyFans channel. Look at Red just hiding. You know, W Stein, I appreciate the bold comment. I appreciate the super chat, but it's definitely not going to happen. I support people who do it. I give people all the credit in the world for doing it. I myself could never. I'm a grandma.
Keep DD.
I'm a grandma from the
there.
1800s. I clutch my pearls still.
You bring up Forrest Gump for.
Okay, Forrest Gump is a classic, and I will not let you disparage Forrest Gump.
Were you even born when it came out?
Bro, yes. Forrest Gump. Let me
What
see
year
what
were
year
you
it came
born?
out. Forrest Gump
It came out in 94.
Okay. Oh, I was 2 years old. I was 2 years old.
All right, Casablanca over here.
You're telling me that you don't watch movies? What year were you born?
A time.
We all know you're 40, Reg. We all know your age.
I was born in 86. All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah. You're all acting like if nobody knows you're old.
Look, maybe people don't know how to do math.
We were just sitting here thinking Reg was 21.
Listen, I don't know if anybody knows how to do math in here. I don't want to be helping anybody be like, oh, this plus this equals this. I was born in 1986.
For your fucking social security, Reg.
Oh, I forgot that there's a bunch of oldies in here in the chat too, so it's fine. I always forget. I be trying to act like I'm some old person, but like we're all old people around here.
Exactly. So leave me to clutch my pearls all by myself.
Forrest Gump. Come on.
There is nothing wrong with Forrest Gump. We got Sheldon Jackson who says, where in the world is Tony? San Diego? I'm confused.
Like Carmen Sandiego, but Tony Sandiego.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I get it. Thank you, Sheldon. Thank you.
Gotta slow walk the dog to that one. Here you go, Denise. Sorry. Come right through here.
Didn't I not tell
you are grandma
from the 1800s?
Come this way, grandma.
I'm surprised I can log on to YouTube, okay? Infamous Raider Loco says had to get the sad stuff out of the way. Now Kelly Connect LFG tonight, gonna be a great show. Now on to the After Dark edition.
Let's go, baby. Yeah, the stuff's out of the way, sending love, but now let's get weird. What's the weirdest thing you ever did in your whole life, Denise? Go.
I'd rather not say.
The fact that you knew pretty quickly off.
Oh, I knew pretty quickly. I've ever done in my life. Like that will never come out. Like I'm taking that.
It was just right there too. Like you didn't think for once that you were just like, nope, not doing that.
No, there's a lot of things I'm taking with me. Like it ain't gonna happen.
I have to know what this is now. So
oh God, no.
What is it? Because it was right there. Like you were like, nope, not doing that. Like immediately.
Trust me, never gonna happen. Never gonna happen.
And certainly, you gotta wonder if that.
I've had very many embarrassing days in my life. Let's just leave it at that.
That's fine. That's fine. You didn't grown up, Denise. Now you're all cool. You're out in New York.
I mean, I don't know about cool, but
I'm trying to help you, and you're like, no, I'm not cool at all. Not me.
Nope. I have self-awareness, Reg.
That's what's up. I'm with you.
All right. You know, self-awareness is a skill I think we all need to have.
Listen, a lot of people do not have self-awareness.
No, they don't.
A lot of them. No, that's that Osprey. Oh.
Hey, did Blake Christian get a haircut?
Yeah, probably since the last time you've seen him.
Hey, he looks fresh.
Yeah. Him and Osprey kind of look like twinsies
That's one of
a little
my
bit.
skills, by the way. I can always tell when someone gets a haircut, even if I don't know them.
Every
Even if I've never seen them before in my life. I will know they got a haircut. It's like a sixth sense.
I don't know why, even if I don't know them, kills me. Even if I don't know them.
No, it's true. I could be a total stranger, look at them and be like, you got a haircut, huh?
Denise, that's the weirdest skill of all time. Like, that's the skill you have. You can identify, like, you got a haircut, didn't you?
Yes, you can just tell.
Now, there's some confidence in it, too, you know?
Megan's turning 40 tomorrow.
Let's go,
oh, my
Meg.
God. Well, happy early birthday, Megan.
We're young out here, Meg.
Hell yeah,
Ontario, California. You're not going to that show, are you, Denise?
It depends. I'm trying to make some stuff happen.
Trying to make some stuff happen.
If I can make the stuff happen, then yeah. But if I can't make the stuff happen, then I'll be here.
This is a person, you guys, that hates going to wrestling shows. She is not going to be there.
Dude, I was just in Ontario like last month interviewing Mina and Mercedes.
Oh, that's right. Slip. Oh, hidden blade. Lee Johnson's dead. Swerve. Oh. This Young Bucks match is going to be. Brother. Oh, my God. Oh, my godness.
What is the house? Oh, my godness.
Oh, my godness.
Oh, my godness.
House call. Oh, my goodness.
Yo, he beheaded Blake Christian.
Well, those guys are dead.
I need Blake Christian to, like, you know, ever since we started talking about how Blake Christian looks like my friend's boyfriend,
that sign.
I've been low-key beefing it with Blake Christian.
Why?
He's innocent in all of this.
Yeah, he's kind of lost ever since you've been saying that, too. Like, they've been taking it out on him, like, I think, in the company.
How sad.
Crazy.
He's an innocent person.
Innocent
and now
bystander.
He's on my list.
Why security here? Those guys know Swerve. There's some Defy homies in that security.
And Swerve. Year after year after year. Not only me, but the rest of us had to deal with this bullcrap from these EVPs right here.
From these EVPs right here.
We need to get like fuck up EVP chants going.
I'm not going to go another year dealing with you two.
Oh yeah, stipulations. Stipulations.
Do something about.
Oh, he said weed.
Said we, not weed. We.
The feeling, the most dangerous man in AEW, the aerial assassin, Swerve Strickland, Will Ospreay.
Oh, I thought for a second Swerve introduced himself 2 times when he said the aerial assassin, Swerve Strickland. I was like, what?
No, that's Ospreay.
But he saved it. All right, it's official. Swerve and Will
versus
the Young Bucks.
We going to Texas, baby.
All right, I don't know if you guys feel it, but I feel we should up the stakes.
Steaks, baby. Come on.
Steaks and
We
some
love
biscuits.
steaks. We love steaks and potatoes.
That we have to give to you guys because you are the founding fathers of AEW. But the reality is, it's because of the people that supported you that were the reason that AEW existed.
Yeah, like me. Thanks, Will.
Tell me if I'm wrong, but I believe we're all done with that power that you keep abusing.
Where is this going?
They're slow walking the dog, Denise. They're going to get there.
I feel like he's got something up his sleeve here.
There's a point.
Put the EVP titles on the line.
There you go. Like we got there. Just took some time, but we got there. Ah!
Oh, wait. First of all,
Swerve just killed everybody.
Sorry to that person that took 2 big ass that took all of Swerve's weight right now.
He landed right on a guy's head.
There was like 40 guys, and one guy was like, ah!
He landed right in the middle on the guy's head.
Yeah. guy.
Man.
And secondly, the EVP titles are on the line.
Yes, sir. They're finally gonna get rid of their power, right?
I hope so, because people are so over the EVPs.
Yeah, I think I've been wanting a change with them for like a year and a half at this point, maybe even longer. I think the EVP thing has been like a crutch, not for only for their characters, but for like anybody that's against them. They're like EVP. It's like, let's just
started
get rid of
cool,
that.
and then it lost its glitz and glamour fast.
Right.
You destroyed your relationship with me. You are alone in this world, and you don't have one.
Did you see all the memes that people made of Kenny Omega bleeding?
Yes, it was hilarious.
Tag team known as the Golden Lovers.
Golden Lovers.
They set the tone for DDT Pro Wrestling in Japan.
Yeah, Kota Ibushi came back on Collision, Denise.
I saw that. I saw that. Your girl's not living under a rock, you know. Not fucking Patrick Starr.
Coming to defend his man. Golden Lover friend. Golden Lover friend. Ibushi back. See if he still got it.
All right, we're in a commercial break. Let me catch up with everything here. 1 second. All right, let me see where we're at here. We got Sleaze Boy in the building. He says, off topic, for Michael Cole Appreciation Day, I went to Heidenreich to return and apologize to Michael for his past, and then shoves him to the NXT parking lot and says, give me some chon.
Sleaze Boy, what?
I can't believe I had to read that, Sleaze Boy.
Give me some chon.
I don't like saying chon.
I would imagine. I don't know why Sleaze Boy's thinking about Heidenreich, one of the worst wrestlers of all time.
I haven't thought about Heidenreich in years.
Unbelievable. Do not do Michael Cole like that. He does not want to be thinking about these horrible memories of being whatever he was by Heidenreich. But having Denise read chon, worth every penny. I like it.
No, I said chon, not chon. I said chon. You know, every time I see the word Heidenreich, after thinking of the wrestler, I think of a beer. What beer has his name like this?
Heineken? I don't know.
Is it Heineken? Why does my brain automatically go to Heineken?
It could be Heineken or some other German beer or something. I don't know. Why do you think about that? You don't drink beer.
No, I don't even drink beer. But you know when words remind you of other things?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what whatever reason I think of Heidenreich and I'm like, yeah, the beer.
When words remind you of other things. Nothing like it. We
got Uncle Donk here who says, what's with all this counter programming? I'm watching Dynamite and the NBA draft at the same time.
Everybody always trying to counter program every time. Those damn NBAs. Rest in peace to the season.
Yeah,
Congrats
but it's different though. It's not like it's wrestling and wrestling. Like this is basketball and wrestling.
Well, if you're a big WWE Evolve fan, you could be watching that right now.
Yeah, I don't like it when we're counter programming wrestling with wrestling.
Me either. Everybody should be able to watch wrestling on their own time, not like, oh, I have to choose. I hate choosing.
Yeah, it gets messy up in here. Thank you, Uncle Donk. We got Larice Johnson here who says, I'm not watching AEW. I'm watching the NBA draft. I feel so in the bubble. I didn't even know the NBA draft was happening today.
No, it's not really.
In the bubble, Reg. Pop the bubble.
Not really your area of expertise. Of course, you wouldn't
not
really know that the draft is going on. So it's fine. It's okay. It's great. That's a good sign, though, that people are watching the draft and are interested in the next generation. There's a really good white kid that's probably going to go number one. Shout out to him. What's the name? Cooper Flag or something like that?
I have no idea.
No, I was just saying.
I have no idea. I was like, don't even get. You know, one of the games my husband loves to play with me is he always tells me, okay, name every hockey team that you know. And I'll just sit there and I'll name all the teams. Then he'll be like, name every NFL team you know. Then he'll be like, name every baseball team and name every basketball team. It's pretty hilarious.
How many hockey players do you know? I mean, hockey teams do you know?
Dude, I've done a few of those. I'll remember some of them and then I'll forget them.
You probably know more than I do at this point.
Probably, honestly. Like, I know the Hugh brothers. Mm-hmm. I know them. I know they're famous. Mm-hmm. See? I'm already winning this.
Nope, don't know them.
Thank you, Larice Johnson.
Swerve killed that guy.
He was like, is my face still there?
Oh my God.
Infamous Radio Loco says, give 1986 baby some respect. 39 years in October.
Let's
Yo.
go, 86ers.
Dumbass, do you not realize what you just did?
So that little trick you just played, you're so stupid. Per the AEW
You're so
employee
stupid.
handbook, you put your hands on an AEW official. Yeah. You know what that means? That means that you're suspended for the week without pay. Get his ass out of here.
For the week so he can be back next Wednesday.
We just saw him wrestle already.
Yeah.
I want to introduce my new friends.
Well.
Oh, wow.
There's
Who would have
Rocky.
thought?
Hey,
From the days
yo,
of
the
Okada with
homies.
Tony Vice and Chaos, feuding with you guys in the Bullet Club, to all of us on the same side.
Yeah,
Wow,
listen,
history.
we have a long past, right? And we, like all of you guys, your boss, however, kind of a prick.
Mm-hmm.
Careful with
Definitely.
him. But listen, one common goal. That's right. That one common goal is to strap this young lad up.
Yes.
at
Strap
All
him
In
up,
to become the
this young
first
lad.
ever AEW Unified.
This
champion.
young buck.
Speaking of common goals, the other common goal is to hurt Kenny Omega. And what better way to hurt Kenny Omega than to hurt his golden lover, Trent?
Come on, Trent.
Guys, I want you to watch what I'm about to do to Ibushi. I think you're going to love it.
Oh, I like that.
Go get him.
All right. Maybe this is going to work out after all, huh?
Bushy's in the bag.
Why does Okada have the cutest little fist bump? He's just like, here's my fist. Here it is.
Ruh-roh.
Please.
This is the temporary.
Okay.
Get his ass, Takeshita.
Oh.
Get his ass.
Kazuchika
Team Takeshita over here. All right?
Takeshita said, this is temporary, big dog. Never forget. I've been wanting to run one. Been.
Temporary. All right. Let me see where we're at here. We got Sheldon Jackson who says, on Monday when Seth asked, what does everyone want? And he responded, head. My first thought was the Plan B Pillow Princess would want head. The math adds up. Living up to the name I see. What is happening with this show?
Unbelievable, Denise. What did you be doing on these other podcasts? Because it sounds like you be
We're
talking
30
crazy.
minutes in, and we've already had an OnlyFans mention and whatever this is from Sheldon.
Unbelievable.
And fucking Heidenreich.
That's crazy. What is this, Denise? What do you be doing?
Seth Rollins was doing a promo, and he asked the fans, what does everybody want? And I was like, head.
Yeah, Al Snow.
Right, I was like, God, it was a natural response.
Mhm. That's crazy that's a natural response. Wrestling, being a wrestling fan is so weird.
Little looks great, man.
He does. That's him. Same guy. This guy's nuts. One
But
of the
yeah.
craziest pro wrestlers of all time.
Wrestling fans only want two things, head and tables.
Like we went through, like I was saying that in 1998, Denise. That and Suck It were like in my regular vocabulary.
You probably didn't even know what any of that meant.
Oh, I definitely knew what both of those.
In
things meant.
1998, you were
But
what,
I would
8,
be
9,
like
10, 11, 12, 13? You were like 13.
13, yeah. I'd be like, it's from wrestling though, lady, teacher. It's not from what you think it is, but they didn't care. They never cared.
Thank you, Sheldon. We got W Stein 79 who says TJ AW Tag Team Champs. Denise and Red are all red. I read everything the way it's written. Denise and Red are awesome. Thank you, W Stein. It's very nice of you.
Big Red.
I think it's because Ibushi not only the combination of high flying offense,
Look at that.
the
That
karate
looks cool.
background, but also
Bushi's like, all right, let's go. Come on.
sphere of influence.
Oh, you like this, huh, Denise? Look at your head bobbing to this.
I always like what Rocky does for like their songs, like when he had the Pungi. I haven't heard that song in a long ass time.
That's an old one. It's been a while for that
Shit.
one. Yeah, no, Rocky makes dope interest music.
I
Love how
haven't
he
heard
makes
that
custom.
song in a while.
RPG fights, but also members of the Don Callis family, and Don conspicuous by his.
All right, we got Sleaze Boy here who says, for anyone wondering what Chon Chon means, it's from a movie called Blood In, Blood Out.
Yep.
I don't know, but it sounds like it's on Tubi. I just know this movie's probably on Tubi. Huh?
You've never seen Blood In, Blood Out, Denise?
No, but it sounds like it's on Tubi.
That's like a
Tubi be having all of those movies.
legendary Hispanic movie right there. Like There's like
I've never seen it.
what Boys in the Hood is to like the black community. Blood in, Blood Out is to like
I've never seen
community,
it.
and you've never seen it. Like that's like
Just take my card away, bro.
like I think it needs to be snatched away from me. Like, but there's a scene in there that I like still to this day is so fucked up that I think about it that often. That movie came out in like 1991 or something.
Yeah, I've still lost. You were just yelling at me for talking about Forrest Gump in 1994.
I thought that was like mandatory, like watch this movie, but like you wouldn't watch it as like
probably nothing mandatory. We got freedom over here.
Mobility and flexibility, though.
You've never seen Selena?
Of course I've seen Selena. I would be like, get out of my face if you haven't seen Selena.
Same thing, I thought. Same thing.
I think Selena's like, for me at least, is on a different tier. Selena is like, yeah.
Maybe that's more like a boys thing, because all the Latino homies that I have are like Blood in, Blood Out, making Blood in, Blood Out.
A litany of injuries.
All right, I don't know. Ask around. I'll ask around.
Unbelievable.
I'm gonna ask every Mexican I know about that.
And they're all gonna be like, "Yeah, we've seen it. What do you mean?"
All right, I'm gonna ask.
All right,
ask right now. I'm gonna send some text messages.
Send some text, and you're gonna get back. What the heck? How haven't you seen Blood in, Blood Out? Edward James Olmos.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, see, Ibushi's been distracted. He don't remember what wrestling be like. Trent's trying to prove.
All right, I texted one person. I'll text more later. I don't got time to do all that right now. We got Blake here who says, I'm 23 years old and Forrest Gump is a classic. OMG. See?
Okay.
Red, you're out here pissing off the Forrest Gump fans.
Listen, I know that T. Hanks be hitting pretty hard for people.
Bro, I only know about Bubba Gump because of Forrest Gump.
Bubba Gump Shrimp. Have you ever been to that restaurant?
No.
Me neither.
But it's been on the list because of Forrest Gump.
Yeah, me too. And because I like shrimp. Oh, ref. Ibushi's like, I'm not bumping for none of that.
Rocky really has a whole new aura to him with that stash.
He does. He's like a different dude. Oh. Both these guys have neck things, Trent and Ibushi, so.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Neck boys.
That sounds horrible, Reg. Neck boys.
Both these guys are neck boys.
Oh, okay. So the one person I asked has seen it.
Of course. Come on.
But have I seen it? Question mark.
Have I seen this though?
Have I seen it?
Power slam.
Yeah. Wait, I have. No, wait. I think I've seen pieces of it because I recognize this.
You've seen it. Yeah, you've seen it. Come on. It's Blood in, Blood Out.
I just need someone to remind me.
Have I seen it?
Have I seen it? Yeah, I was making jokes about this like a couple months ago.
Yeah, it's not like the best movie you've ever seen, but it's like a
No,
classic.
but I'm not that person where I have to ask someone if I've seen something.
Have I seen this? Why don't you know?
Please remind me if I've seen this.
Oh, Bushi got him.
Let's be honest. And
still got those big kicks. Do we got those big flips? Let's see. Here we go.
Multiple fusion surgeries.
That's a moonsault. Okay.
Able to break free.
Aubrey got green bottoms on her shoes. What kind of shoes are those?
Why are you looking at the bottoms of her shoe?
I could see them on the camera. Those are cool.
See what happens after the show or the next day, how these guys' bodies feel.
Flipping.
You can't explain it.
Oh, super kick. Ibushi's dead.
Stay posting 71017 says you've seen it.
You've seen it.
Rowdy the Cat says like half of AEW is neck strong.
That's true.
Next, says Coda is a madman.
Hearing Kevin Owens talk about his neck stuff today on that Cody pod, I'm like, damn, man.
Looking terrifying.
Oh.
Lawrence Adams says, I just noticed that too, Reg. Her shoes are on fire.
See? Oh.
And with the neck stuff, forget
unbelievable. The neck boys can't be doing that.
What was that? He was like, oh, I have to wake up and go to school tomorrow. That was the vibe.
Mom, I'm late.
Everyone saw that, right?
Like he was
Everyone
dreaming or
saw
something.
that.
That was so good.
Yeah, Mute Mo says that's a meme right there. Yo,
that is a meme,
that was
dude.
hella funny.
Ibushi is a meme god. He stayed doing some memes.
I swear that is every kid that you're waking up to go to school, and they're just sitting there in the bed like.
Like, dude, I've told you 10 times. Get up. It's 7:30.
Half and half.
Oh, dude, neck boys.
The neck boys are doing neck stuff. That's
No, we don't
they're
need
so
back-to-back neck
bad.
things.
He said, "You got a bad neck. I got a bad neck. Fuck your neck."
The neck boys are tripping, dog. This is crazy.
Fuck your neck. Fuck your neck. Yeah, well, my neck is better than your neck.
My neck is better than your neck. Is absolutely
My neck
insane.
can do anything your neck can.
That Ibushi can't cross the finish line here.
My neck.
Ibushi.
My back.
The kick, Beretta for the roll.
Nope.
No, wait a second.
Nope.
Counter there.
Sat down on him.
Beretta counters.
Oh, flipped him.
Calling this the fuck your neck match.
Now, Beretta
Watch
with
those
the
necks,
crucifix.
guys.
The neck boys, Reg. Jesus.
That
They
was
got
close.
going on.
Neck boys are going.
Greg Carter too says this is insane. Tone here says they're going neck for
They
neck.
going neck for neck.
Hanukkah says hashtag neck boys is crazy.
Wrist control of Kota Ibushi first elbow
Grapple
strike,
Geekery
then a
says
lariat.
why?
Still holding on to him.
Yo, neck. Oh, Montego says wreck your neck.
They need those necks still, dude. This isn't a bit, you guys. Stop hurting each other's necks.
Double overhook.
Oh, no. Oh,
By Kota Ibushi,
oh, I thought he was
Beretta
bringing him down to kiss
to
him.
the mat, and now
French, get your mind out of the gutter.
Oh, nope, just a double stomp his chest in.
position of Beretta's chest. I thought he was going for a pin, but it does not.
Ibushi sometimes looks like a happy grandpa.
Well, once you get
What?
that double overhook's almost like a front salto.
He does not look like no happy grandpa.
Control the guy's body easily.
You're
That's what
wildin'.
Ibushi did to Trent. Looked like he had perhaps that Ibushi was thinking the Kamagoye, that big driving knee strike to the
Nope,
face.
he
Beretta.
got you. I knew he got you,
That's
dude.
it, right? That's the one you were just talking about. Oh, and I think that was it.
Oh,
Aw.
ouch. Count to 1,000.
Yo, this is fun. This is my
was
favorite match of
fun.
the night so far.
Wow, Ibushi back, baby. Neck bumps out here. The neck boys
I have
went
to
crazy.
clap on this one.
They was talking shit about Ibushi like this. Ibushi still got it. Well, he can still get
Before
dropped
he
on his
left,
neck.
He was a little bit, you know.
He was a little
This
bit.
wasn't the same.
He was a little bit, you know.
No time to celebrate.
Oh, I
Moving
think
a
they're
little
announcing
slow.
this match for Dynamite next week. I'm like, shit, I might have to
Wait,
make this drive.
Okada and Ibushi?
Yeah.
Next week?
I think so.
Long-time rival of Kota Ibushi.
For free?
For free. For the free.
For free?
AEW International Champion, the man. that Okada
Dynamite
will
300,
face
Denise. You got to
in
bring the big
17
dog.
days' time.
Yo, I'm really craving chocolate. Okada's suit with the gold championship got me thinking of Rolos. I was like,
How in the
Rolo.
world did her brain go to chocolate? But there you go.
Dude, his suit is the color of chocolate.
He got the chocolate suit on.
Yeah, that's chocolate color right there, bro. Give me a Rolo.
Let's go. Knock him out, cute
Is
grandpa.
this really happening next week or
I
when?
think so.
I mean, it is gonna be Dynamite 300.
It's
You
300.
want to go all out?
Big show. Way.
You want to go all out? You got to go all in.
Okada came in just to leave.
No, he came there to do like the forehead thing with Kota.
Oh, come on.
He just wanted to feel Kota's presence and be
He's
so
like,
close to him, you know?
Gotta feel that forehead. Right here, right here.
It is official for
Yep.
It's
Boom.
official.
Right there.
Ibushi versus Okada next week. Now, do you want to go to Ontario, Reginald?
That's a good reason to drive.
Reg is about to show up to set up the
Oh
chairs.
no, dude! What? Don't announce nothing else good, dude. I'm not trying to drive to Ontario. What's wrong with y'all?
Reg is about to be like, "Hey, yo, TK, I'm here. I'm
That's
gonna
crazy.
polish the floor,
Yeah,
set
what
up
y'all
the chairs."
need? Wicka.
The only thing we ever actually have is the present moment.
John
And it
Mox.
slips through our fingers like sand.
Like sin.
Hangman Page has lost hold of what's come before 1,000 times over, and here it is in his hand again. Will he grab it, take hold of it? Will he show up for it like it's shown up for him? I don't think so.
I think so.
Why would I? The cowboy is afraid. Not afraid of me. It's not a fear of failure. Hangman Page is afraid to become what the world needs him to be. Shies away. Oh, shucks.
Shucks.
I'm not so special. For a guy like me, who's walked the path that I've walked, to be standing here today.
Why are you in this dark corner, Mox?
Because he's emo.
Oh,
man.
Makes me absolutely sick.
Why?
Less than zero sympathy.
It's his curly hair.
Yeah.
It's too curly for Moxley.
I hate that head of hair he has.
World champion doesn't shy away from responsibility. The world champion walks into the fire and does not take a single ounce of crap from anybody. You make me absolutely sick. Reach out and grab it.
I think that's all the world champion does is take crap from people.
Shy away.
That's the description.
What you've been given. What happened, man? You ain't what these people think you are. On July 12th, while you're fiddling around with your emotional turmoil, worrying about
I thought he was going to say while you're fiddling around your little curl.
Your enemies attack
Why?
from the past. Your enemies attack from in here. While you're playing around with this, you're going to be getting elbowed in the face on July 12th. You're going to be getting choked into oblivion on July 12th. You're going to be getting dumped.
We'll see,
on the top of
Moxley.
your skull on July 12th. I show the world what the world champion looks like.
What? We haven't even seen the championship. A champion looks like a person with a belt.
Never seen him.
That's what a champion looks like. Champion carries belt.
I haven't seen the belt in 5 years.
Do you think that Jon Moxley has the same white t-shirt or like 10 white t-shirts? Or does he just keep wearing the same white t-shirt?
I feel like it's just one white t-shirt. Like he doesn't feel like a guy that would buy 10. He's like, why would I buy 10 when I have the one? Like he feels like that type of guy, you know? Like he just keeps washing it. It's Moxley.
I don't know.
Renee's like, take that shirt off. Let me watch it. Wash it, dude. You're gross. I just got the one.
We got Infamous Raider Loco here who says, wait, no Bubba Gumps yet. How is that possible, you two? There's definitely one in LA. And for Reg, Frisco, I think the closest. I love me some Mama's Breaded. I know we need to go. But I know for a fact they have a Forrest Gump here at Universal City Walk. And they have a Forrest Gump.
At the pier?
At the pier in Santa Monica.
Mm-hmm.
That's two places that I know that have Forrest Gump. And I'm pretty sure there's another one somewhere in the OC.
The one of the pier is the one that I always think about. When I was like, I'm going to go, I was thinking going to that one, but I've never went.
And I'm pretty sure there's one in the OC too. And a pier too. Just can't remember which one.
I don't be in the OC too much. You were just in the OC, weren't you?
Did you see my tweet of what happened to me in the OC?
No, what happened?
Okay, I got to tell you. So I went to school in Fullerton, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was class of 2014. So 2010 to 2014, I was very, very heavy in the area because I was in Fullerton. And whenever I'd have breaks from my classes, I would go to like nearby cities and such, right? And so I've never had like a weird experience with anybody or anything in the OC until yesterday. I went into Huntington Beach and I was walking around some place called Bella something, and I had just gotten a little cup of coffee and I was like, I have time to kill because I was super early, and I was walking around sipping my coffee, and then these two guys, just average guys, like your average beach bros guys, just average young guys, they looked at me and they were like, oh, hey, like we have a question for you. And I thought maybe they were looking for some place, like they were lost or something. And I said, yeah, sure. And they were like, oh, are you religious? Are you Catholic or Christian? And I said, no. I lied. I was like, no. And then they were like, are you spiritual? And I was like, no.
Some beach bros are asking you this?
Beach bros, bro. I couldn't believe it. And I thought and the reason that I started to think like, what if I would have said yes? Where was this conversation gonna go?
They probably had like some Bibles ready.
No, they did not. Reg, they were dressed normally. Beach bros.
Have you heard the truth? The Lord is coming back to save you.
I don't know, but it took me by surprise.
Fox feels like there's a lot of
I just wasn't expecting it at that moment, you know, and not from them.
Right. With our world
Thank you,
champion,
Infamous Raider
Jon
logo.
Moxley. While
AR Fox, baby.
for you, it feels like things are moving in your direction. What's next for you?
You know, I got all this momentum going, but AR Fox, calm down. I came here with no animosity, with no ill will. Actually, the opposite, in fact. I don't know how aware you are, but over the past couple of weeks, I've been searching for specific individuals with a unique
what? You trying to be homies?
To help me make my quest for
That's
gold.
That's a good pick, Ricochet.
And we've known each other for decades, and all I gotta say is I feel that you have just about everything that it takes to help me and join my crew.
He does.
And what better way to test that out than you and I? We team up tonight against those two.
Yes.
You and I, we team up against those two chumps, Speedball Mike Bailey, Kevin Knight.
Yes.
What do you say we take them out?
What? Yeah, right now, do it. Oh my God!
Bring
what?
out the oxygen tank.
What?
I knew it. Thank you so much. I knew you was gonna say yes. I knew you.
Yes.
Wait, did he even say yes?
I don't care. He has to do it.
Goes back on his promises.
He has to do it.
You and I are gonna take them out tonight.
Yes.
AR Fox looks like he has no idea what just happened.
Don't matter. Get to the ring and wrestle, dog. Oh my God.
Wait,
this Dynamite is crazy.
Kind of extended.
Them versus Speedball and Kevin Knight.
Oh, that'll be a spot fool. Oh, it's next.
happening. Let's go.
By the way, we got Gerard Clark here who says, "Hey Denise and Reg, any word on the Ring of Honor Super Card of Honor matches in 2 weeks? Why Tony Khan lacks build sometimes in matches in AEW and Ring of Honor?" Oh, this is a question for Righteous Reg. Reg, this is all you.
Gerard, I'm happy that you brought this up because I don't know. I don't even know if they've made Athena's match yet. Like this match, the show is a day before All In. Like there's people that are going to this weekend to watch that show. Righteous Reg is one of those guys. I don't know what's going on here. I figured that at the ROH Global War show that they did in Arena Mexico is tomorrow, so they'll start announcing them then, I guess. But it's cutting close.
Yeah, it is cutting really close. Right now, when you said it, I'm like, yo, that's the weekend of All In right before.
Yeah.
I feel bad, but like you got to plan, especially right now that's a weekend that everybody's talking about a million other things but your show.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on. And they have talented people in ROH. They have a show that people want to watch. They have to do something.
I don't even know who's on ROH. Who's on ROH? I know Sammy's there. Dustin's there.
Athena, the greatest of all time. Billy Stark, Red Velvet.
I know 4 people that are on Ring of Honor.
Thunder Rosa is going to get the title match against Athena at the show, so that's cool.
All right, thank you so much to Gerard Clark. We got Grapple Geekery here who says, "My neck, my back, my vertebrae is cracked." Hey, did you guys believe in that whole you step on a crack, you break your mama's back?
It's crazy how long I didn't step on cracks, Denise. Like I just started stepping on cracks like 2 years ago, maybe. Like for years, never like. Still, when people split poles, I think splitting poles is like a black people get crazy about splitting poles.
I don't know what splitting poles is.
Splitting poles is supposed to be like bad luck. Like if you're walking and there's a pole and you go opposite ways, that's supposed to be a bad luck thing.
Why'd you tell me this?
You didn't know?
No.
You probably split so many poles,
I have
Denise.
been splitting so many poles and had no idea.
Bad luck. Bad luck. I think because mostly black people that are like, oh yeah, don't do this. Because I never
so what do you mean, like if you're walking with someone and you both split to let
there's
the
a pole in the middle and you guys split and go opposite ways, bad luck. Horrible luck. Awful. All that luck is just built up, Denise, as many times as you did that.
Bro. Yeah, I still remember the time that I stepped on the crack. I was so anxious to get home to check my mom's back.
Mom, let me see. You're back.
And once I realized she was fine, I was like, I guess I'm good.
You thought it immediately happened, like as soon as you did it, like crunch.
My mom was gonna be like, ah. Yo, I was worried the whole day.
So funny, dude.
I don't know who started that shit.
Oh, oh, Fafu, baby. Where's Ricochet? He ran.
Thank you, Grapple Geekery.
Fool said, I know what I'm doing.
Ricochet's taking credit for these saying, see, I know what I'm doing. Didn't do anything, but
Luke Redmond says, "Oh my God, I've split poles."
See, stop splitting those poles, y'all.
Desi Baby says, "If you do a split, you better reverse and come back around." Okay, I didn't know you could reverse.
You can reverse. I was just walking down the street to get a sandwich, and a sex worker started engaging with me. She's like, "I like your hair, and I like your glasses." And then she split the pole, and she came back. She was like, "I don't want to make you split a pole." A sex worker did that. Shout out to the homegirl.
Damn.
Yeah, she walked back around to unsplit the pole.
I have split so many poles. I'm just like baffled right now.
Espousing the virtues of
baffled.
Oh,
not even
big shot from AR.
He's doing great.
Kitty Michael says, "Wow, AR Fox." Juan Ortega says, "Innovative."
Goat.
If I'm wrong, that's normally when you start to.
There's 4 goats in here right now.
Yeah, exactly. That's the right time. You're exactly right.
Hey, what up, Double S? He's going on a date tonight. Hey,
let's go.
Have a good time, Double S.
What movie are y'all going to see?
Fox near the midsection.
I don't even know what movies are out right now.
Fireman's carry. Knight escapes with waist lock. Standing switch executed.
Oh.
Elbow strike. Knight escapes out the grip. AR Fox. Ricochet.
Oh, that's what you get, Rico, for trying to sneak. Oh, no. Speedball got
Look at the way that AR Fox landed on the outside. Even that was entertaining to see.
Oh.
That man does nothing boring.
Let's go. Tag team wrestling, baby. It's hot.
But these guys aren't even tag teams. They're in a tag team for today, but they're not actual tag teams.
Nobody trying to hear it. Jet Speed is a tag team.
Okay, fine. I didn't even know they were a tag team. All right. Uncle Donkier says Dynamite should display the updated draft board at the bottom. Well, I mean, Tony knows about all that stuff, so I'm surprised he doesn't do it.
Tony's probably watching in the back right now. Even though they don't have a basketball team, but he's still in tune with all the things.
Yeah. Well, I will tell you. You want to know why Tony hasn't put the draft board up?
Why?
Because Tony's in our chat.
There he is. Ding, 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 ding. You guys.
John, what the hell? I don't know what is going on today, but thank you so much, John. He says, "I'm currently doing house-related things, but wanted to stop in your neck in the woods. Show some love. Say hey to the Cali Connection, the best in the game."
California. What's up, John Taylor? I hope your house-related things aren't my least favorite boring thing in the world, dishes. I hate dishes.
He's moving houses. He's moving houses.
Oh, you're not doing like chores, house things.
Well, I mean, it's still a chore.
It's definitely a chore.
And you're packing and getting rid of things and all of that.
But not like chores as in washing dishes or doing laundry. I hate
Oh, yeah, I hate that too.
I hate doing laundry and dishes so much.
My least favorite chore is sweeping. I hate sweeping.
See, when people be having a maid, I'm like, you're lucky, dude. Like just sweeping every day, dusting, like leave me alone.
You want to know what the secret is, right, Reg? You got to get married and you guys got to split the chores you don't like. So he does the ones I don't like and I do the ones he doesn't like. You see what I'm saying?
I knew this marriage. People are like taxes and all this. I'm like, I don't know if I'm in, but like chores, splitting chores.
Because if you can compromise and be like, all right, I'll do this, but you got to do that, it's nice.
Damn, when you're a bachelor, you got to do everything yourself. Like I have to do all this. I can't split these chores up with nobody. Nobody's gonna take half.
Nope. Like the other day, I was great. I told my husband, I was like, I'm gonna wash the dishes and clean everything, right? And he was like, okay. And I was like, but you gotta sweep. And he was like, all right, got it. And I'm like, lovely. He was happy. I was happy.
Compromise.
Great stuff.
That's crazy. This is what you signed up for.
Reg, you gotta get ahead of the game, man.
Oh my God. I thought it was that. I'm like, I don't have to deal with this. None of this. I don't got to deal with none of that shit, but I got to do all the chores. It's not a good exchange.
John, you're the best, man. Thank you so much.
John.
And I'm sending you lots of luck over in your house moving adventure.
Yeah, hope
we got Aaron Thacker. What's up, Aaron? He says, just wanted to send this to say, keep doing what you're both doing. You're both amazing. Aaron, thank you so much, man.
Thanks,
That's very, very kind of you.
Amazing.
We love to just chat with everybody and have a good time. Even though I feel like I haven't been here in 5 years, even though I was just here.
No.
Someday.
Just was
All right,
here. Still feels like that was forever ago. Tag team wrestling is back, baby. Appreciate you, Aaron.
Thank you so much, Aaron. Hope you have a good Wednesday and enjoy the rest of Dynamite.
Okay, now they're working together. Now Ricochet's stopped being a little punk. Oh, wait.
Hey, I think AR Fox is in line for best curls too.
Yeah, he has a nice head of hair.
Yeah, he does.
Come
Good
on, you
hairline,
guys.
too.
This is working out.
I mean, AR Fox didn't even want to be there. He was forced into this.
Nope. See you, Rico. Come on. I like all these guys, so I really don't know who to cheer for.
Go Ninja, go Ninja, go! Wow!
Yikes. Yikes.
Them big kicks.
Imagine just taking someone's big old foot to your back.
I don't want to. It hurts. It sounds like it hurts. The shooter.
Oh, that's a great team captain right there.
It's even worse if he's got cold feet.
There's a tag right now by Knight.
And you definitely know those feet are cold. Yeah, they're definitely cold feet.
Knight's legal.
Nope.
Double bypass.
Double drop kick.
Check speed.
They going.
Sent to the outside.
What do they have in mind here?
Oh.
The lariat.
Spot food, baby. They're tag team. If the tag team championships are don't get me started.
Infamous Very Local says Hangman's curls catching straights from Denise.
Every time.
Bro, isn't there like at a weird length right now?
Every time.
Thank you, Infamous Very Local.
Took Ricochet out.
Matt Logan says Beach Bros take you away. Yo, imagine
Beach
getting kidnapped by Beach Bros.
Oh, damn. Beach Bros are trying to take you to a cult, probably.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think I was trying to get taken into a cult.
Control here, Taz. He's looking like the captain now.
That would have been interesting.
That would have been crazy.
Yeah,
a Beach Bros coat?
Yeah, would I be like in the sand just chilling?
Low main pain.
Bro. I'd be surfing.
We're like, why isn't Denise doing any of her shows anymore? You're just out surfing every day.
I got braids on and shit with fucking like the whole look.
Denise is like, what's up, man? Like, Denise, what the hell are you doing here?
Cowabunga, dude.
I don't think anybody says cowabunga.
He's going straight to the corner.
Denise turned into a 90s surfer all of a sudden.
Yeah, 90s surfer. I'm gonna dye my hair blonde, get some braids, get some weird Hawaiian shirt.
It is not gonna work.
And start smoking some weed
come
and
on.
just say dude all the time with my eyes half closed.
He did the old Ric Flair trick.
Well, what that means is AR Fox is in a 2-on-1 situation.
Nope, he's still out here.
Which is tough.
Oh, maybe not. Big drop kick from Kevin Knight.
It is insane how natural AR Fox moves.
Yeah,
what
it's
I'm saying?
crazy. Like, he has wrestling instincts like no other.
Because there's some guys that can do flashy shit, but you can tell like it takes effort to do. Whereas AR Fox does things and it looks like it took hardly no effort to do.
Yeah, no, he wrestles like a luchador. He has luchador instincts of just like, it's natural. It's just like, this is how I move. And it's like, you can't teach that, as they say. That's why he's on a different level than most guys.
Kevin Knight got the win for his team.
Come on, Ricochet. I thought we had a good
My favorite part was
thing
AR
here.
Fox in this match.
Yeah, and AR Fox is going crazy here. Seeing him against Mike and Kevin Knight, I mean, come on.
Yeah. Thank you, Matt Logan.
That was tight. New theme song for the homie Kevin Knight. Super dope. Tag team wrestling, dude. Who's that?
It's Tony Schiavone.
Oh, it's like, why is he standing there like a weirdo?
Let's head to the Tony Schiavone is standing in a line.
Big Tone.
Excalibur guys, thank you very much. Jet Speed with another win.
Jet Speed.
I was today years old when I found out they were Jet Speed.
Oh my God! Do you even watch this show, Denise? Yes or no?
I didn't know they were Jet Speed.
Jeez Louise.
But the AEW Tag Team Championships have been held hostage for way too long.
Tell him, Mike.
It's time for someone to come to their rescue.
I probably would have named them some goofy name
You know
like
what?
Night
My partner
Speed.
is
No,
100%
horrible.
right.
Night
Those tag
Speed
team
is kind of
titles been held
fun.
hostage worse than
Speedy at
OKC been holding the
night.
superstars
No,
hostage
no.
all these years. So it's time for those tag team titles to come home, and that's around the waist of Jet Speed.
Let's
And
go,
I
baby.
got a little song to sing for y'all tonight.
He's gonna sing?
How's that one song go? It goes 1, 2. You hear the clock ticking.
3, 4.
Hurt Syndicate. We about to hurt some feelings. Cause at AEW All In Texas.
That ain't a WWE. I mean, AEW song.
One, two.
They were talking a little too much shit.
4. I don't know the rest of the word. I just know the 1, the 2, and the 3, and the 4.
I think I was like, I don't know. You barely know those words, I think.
That's the only part I remember. I think I would just mumble the
1,
words.
2, a ton of. All right.
Ooh, that was nasty, bro.
All right. Oh, no. He's holding his right knee, too. I hope that was a bit.
That knee as now the Hurt Syndicate just dismantling Jet Speed here.
You know what? I don't like Jet Speed, the name. It doesn't
That's
go,
what you
it doesn't
took
feel
from
like
it?
it goes with them. Jet Speed.
His name is Jet, and he's Speedball.
But I don't like it.
All right, let me get 5 alternates right now.
Night
Oh, you already
Speed.
said one. Night Speed. That's one. That's okay. Night Speed.
Night Speed grew on me, all right?
Night Speed? What does that even mean?
I don't know. I told you, you're fast at night.
You're fast at night.
Assaulting Mystico after the match. It was Jet Speed
Or Speed Night?
came out to save Mystico to even the odds. And the Hurt
Nightball?
Nightball?
Night
Nightball. That sounds like some alcohol. Let me get a Nightball. I'll have 3 Nightballs, please.
Yeah, see?
Bobby Lashley. No.
Oh.
Bailey on top of Knight.
What the hell is the back of the MJF's vest? Is like money? Is that
Something
money?
ridiculous. Oh, no microphone, MVP.
Roast somebody. Roast
Don't.
somebody.
We've taken care of that little bit of business. Can I please have the tag team champions titles brought out to them?
I feel like ever since he roasted poor Big Bill and Brian Keefe, we never saw from them again.
I hated it.
That shit was funny.
Hated it.
Shall we proceed and take care of business the right way? Production truck, music, please.
Okay. I'm not mad at it. Break on, break in,
That's the proper presentation for the tag team.
Okay, I like that.
MJF has the I'm finally cool walk.
He does. Help those guys, somebody.
Jet Speed.
Help Jet Speed. They're dead.
Speedball's face was great for that. He was like, no air.
Jet Speed.
See, now
Okay.
you don't like Jet Speed either.
Jet Speed might be able to beat him. Because if they do all this and then they get dog walked, words. A lot of them.
They didn't get dog walked, bro.
I know. They're dead.
Why are they doing this so long? They posed in the stage. They're posing in the ring.
This is a joke to these guys.
What is this?
They called them out for July.
I don't know, man.
Bring out the camera. Let's do a photo shoot right now while we're at it.
I don't know, man.
Attention, AEW.
Another promo?
They're talking some more.
Is an official announcement from the Hurt Syndicate. The AEW Tag Team Champions. The Standard of Excellence, Shelton Benjamin.
Great song.
Why do I feel like this was Tony saying, hey, stall for time. Stall for time. We need more time. We need to fill some time.
They don't need time. There's a bunch of dope matches still to come.
That's what this feels like.
Begging you, please, will someone stand up to the AEW Tag Team Champions? Please, somebody do it.
They just did.
I'm Shady about to stand up.
Oh, my God. Somebody just stood up to you guys.
And speaking of stand up,
and he jumped him.
I'll say this. If Jet Speed can even stand up,
they're gone already.
Received, I would be all too willing to give them an opportunity to face these behemoths at All In Texas for the AEW Tag Team Championship.
Oh, that's interesting.
Also, Texas.
On the condition that they can walk.
They can. They'll be able to.
I would like for everyone to give me your undivided attention as I turn the microphone over to the young genius, Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
They like Max here.
Thank you, Montel.
Montanius Porter. We got to say the whole thing.
Montel.
Weird. You just can't say Montel. You got to say the whole thing.
Thanks, Montel Williams.
Washington, I'm talking. Thanks. Thank you, though. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Maury.
Maury.
As you know, last week.
It's not Maori. Maury.
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 The Lucha Libre legend known as Mr.
Excuse me for a second. Excuse me. You idiots really should show some respect to one of the most amazing athletes ever to set foot in this city.
True. Generational talent. You're welcome. I shouldn't have even came here. You don't deserve me.
Generational, baby.
But I'm not here to talk about all my accolades and accomplishments.
Because we already know those.
For crying out loud, Montel, it's only a 2-hour show.
No, that's fine. You know, they're upset because they really haven't seen an athlete as spectacular as you since the Sonics left.
Oh, come on.
MJF
They just won a championship.
So the reason I'm out here tonight is to tell all of you that next week I will be entering a qualifying match.
Qualifying for
the
what?
men's casino gauntlet at All In Texas.
What?
And when I win,
Max is coming to fight.
I am going to get one step closer
to
what
edge,
is
and I'm about to
rightfully
break.
mine. Not Dictator John's, and damn sure not your crooked cowboy Hangman.
Spit, Max.
But my AEW World Championship.
Talk to him, Max.
Now hit our music.
Talk to him, Maxwell.
Reach for the sky.
Oh.
I'm telling you, none of this has been predictable at all. I have no idea what's happening on this whole thing.
Let's go.
Mark Briscoe's going to cut a promo. You know this is going to be wild.
Mm-hmm.
Max, we all know that you could listen to yourself talk all night long.
I love Mark Briscoe. He's so funny.
However, my man Mikey behind this curtain with the headset on, you know, the producer, he said, Max is taking too long once again. Chicken, we got to hit your music because you got a match. Get them boys out the ring. So if you would
get them boys out the ring.
So I can come down there and take care of business.
So good. Get them boys out the ring.
I got this, Montel. Hey, nobody asked you. Shut the hell up.
Why are Shelton and Bobby not even turning their bodies to acknowledge him? They're just looking the other direction like deadpan serious.
I don't give a damn about what time it is. We can take up as much time as we want because unlike you, we're actually stars.
It's interesting because Bobby Lashley was supposed to be the star of this group. He ain't the star no more.
Like you like Mark Briscoe, huh?
Ruh-roh. I mean, if anybody in this group's going to talk, it's going to be Max.
Right, but usually
they all grew up dirt ugly and dirt poor.
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet All these schmucks in this arena and everyone watching at home has about as many bills in their pockets as you do teeth in your mouth. So here's some advice for you. I think you should leave because if you get in this ring, Lord knows you're just going to do what you always do. You're going to lose, man. You're going to lose.
You're going to lose.
So go back to what you do best. Go back to your ranch in Delaware and pick up chicken shit, you blue-collar bitch.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, ranch in Delaware.
That's Max. Those are some Max bars.
Now what?
Now what?
Max,
Max
you're
talking shit.
hilarious, my friend. But you know, I see right through you, man. I see your inner turmoil, that pain, the place where all these hurtful comments come from, man. I know you said it yourself. You was bullied as a child, and all these comments
That shines
come
through.
from a place of hurt inside yourself, man. So the
That
word
shows and that
today
shines through.
is empathy, Max.
So the bully became a bully.
Yeah, Mark Briscoe's taking him to a therapy session.
Became a bully. There you go. Wait, what are they saying?
So
Empathy.
Seattle, if you
Oh,
would
I
please
thought they
let
were
me
saying
empathize
therapy.
with this man and put myself in your shoes, Max. I think you're trying to compensate for something. I feel like all these hurtful comments and words that come from your mouth.
Because you got a little dick.
I was about to say, is he gonna say he has small dick energy?
A place of, well, let me put it this way. If I'm Maxwell Jacob Freeman, and I've been going damn near 30 years with a little teeny tiny kosher pickle in my pants.
Kosher pickle.
I knew it.
I probably want to hang out with these fellas too.
Oh my God.
Listen.
I'm just gonna pretend I did not get that.
Business. This is not
I
business.
want to hang out with these fellas
So how
too.
about you
It's
and I,
hella
with the
funny.
rest of the syndicate, we exit the ring.
Yo,
Oh my
talk about
God.
some reading in between the lines.
Dog.
Yo, that was this whole
funny.
segment was worth it just for that.
Briscoe
Literally
lit
just
him up.
for that.
Hella funny.
And we will leave Mark Briscoe.
Mimo says
to
it
do what
made
he
Bobby
does
laugh. Water
better
Taker
than
says he
anybody
broke
else.
Bobby.
We'll go in the back and we'll watch him lose.
Christopher says if you don't want a kosher pickle, Blue Chew promo code Denise.
Dog. Unbelievable. Look, Bobby is still smiling. God, Bobby's so good. He still was
Someone says
smiling.
Mark Briscoe is so cold for that. All the world says look at Bobby laughing.
Oh, shout out to the homie Manny in the front row.
The funny part too is that if you remember, MJF had a pickle sponsor.
Oh, he did. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when he had a pickle sponsor.
That one show, he was eating the pickles in the press conference.
LA3G4G says Bobby broke. This is amazing. Matt Logan says kosher pickles are pretty thick.
Well, you look, shooting them some bail, you know? They don't have to be the longest. It's the motion of the ocean. Never forget.
We're going to a commercial break. That was a hella long segment, though.
That was
I
a
would
lot.
have sharpened some of it for sure. We got John Taylor here who says, when I lived in Huntington Beach and had a going to church face, there was literally a surfer church I went to. Imagine a guy who sounds like Spicoli from Fast Times at Ridgemont High doing a sermon. Pretty hilarious. Yo, that's the
Surfer
most
church.
Californian thing I've ever heard. Surfer church.
Yeah, that is super Cali. That seems like pretty normal for those guys because surfers be talking on some spiritual
Who do you
shit.
pray
pretty
to?
often.
The waves?
The waves, baby.
Oh,
The universe. Her. Yes, you're answering all the questions, Denise.
Instead of like holy water, you got fucking coconut water.
Mm-hmm. Pray to him. Pray to him. Pray to him. Gotta hit
Nah,
those waves,
bro. The
man.
surfer church's gonna come after me now for making those jokes.
Listen, I didn't know that this was a thing.
I didn't know either. I was almost recruited. What if they want to? What if I would have answered and they would have been like, "Hey, like, come on, let's go to the beach," and I would have been like, "Okay." Well, I wasn't gonna say okay.
I bet you the leader is Matthew McConaughey. Like he's at the top. Like at the top is Matthew McConaughey.
I don't know why, but I used to like Matthew McConaughey, but as like the years got on, I started to kind of get a little annoyed.
A creepy aura. Something about him is like behind closed doors. You know he on some shit.
I don't know. I liked him in How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
And that was it?
And then that was it. I started to think, what other movies have I seen Matthew McConaughey in? I could name one Matthew McConaughey movie, and then when he goes, all right.
All you care about is How to Lose a Guy in 10. He has so many movies, and that's the only one you can reference.
Okay, reference me another freaking Matthew McConaughey movie. Okay, people are sending in Dazed and Confused.
Yeah,
Never
Dazed
seen
and
that one
Confused,
actually.
He's in that.
Reggie, you would not have came up with that by yourself right now.
What's another Matthew McConaughey? Oh, he's in Wolf of Wall Street. That's one. He's in
Oh, you know what? I actually really did like him in Dallas Buyers Club.
Dallas Buyers Club. He's in Lincoln.
I might have to rethink
Lincoln
my
Lawyer.
past statements. I did like him in this one. That one was pretty good.
Lincoln Lawyer, yep. See, that's one.
All right, I said one. I don't want to go
all right. I thought you were going into it.
I don't want to hear all of Matthew McConaughey's movie roles.
Listen, don't try to diss the con.
All right. We're gonna move on. I don't know.
Terrible. Awful.
Oh man, I'm losing it. Anyways, yeah, I was almost gonna be a surfer church girl.
That might have been a kind of cool transition for you, Denise. I don't know. I never seen it. Like you could be a cool surfer. Like, would imagine you tearing it up like you're in Australia.
I'm afraid of the ocean, Reg. I was bound to fail.
They could hypnotize you with that cult shit and be like, now you like big waves, brah.
This is a full match for the number one.
Sounds awful.
Now you like to shred, bruh.
Clark here who says, my question earlier is the reason TK needs to give Brian Danielson, Ring of Honor. Okay, sorry. It took me a second to think about BD.
I don't know if anybody can save that show. I don't know if anything they could do to get people to care. I mean, there are things, but I don't know if they care enough to do them.
I don't know. I feel bad because I'm just so out of the loop on Ring of Honor that I don't even care.
It's ROH, man. It has a legacy. It's still like there's still people that want to get on the show. It's still connected to AEW. Here's the ROH World Champion.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man.
I didn't even know they were doing Global Wars Mexico. That's news to me.
They filmed shows.
That's how under the radar this all is for me. Yeah, that's a great matchup right there, by the way.
And they announced Bandito's going to be in Arena Mexico on Friday. Papa Con, baby. Denise loves Papa Con. It's your favorite part of Papa Con, too.
We got Corey MacArthur here who says...
Let me hear it. I like Roderick Strong. I was him for Halloween. Yeah. All right.
Corey MacArthur says, home from the gym and glad to be on with the Cali Connection, the Righteous One, Dopest One, Reg, and the one and only Denise Pillow, Princess Skeet, Lisa Fatu, DD Salcedo. Yo!
Yes. Denise got some wild names. Her nickname thing is crazy, but... You know, if you're caught up, it's chill.
Yeah. But Corey's always at the gym. And every time I just need to remind myself that I want to be as gym active as Corey.
Me too, Corey. Keep inspiring. One day I'll get in there. No, I do not.
That's because you eat like a bird.
I eat like a bird, yeah, and I walk a shit, man. Like I park really far. It's just part of
you walk a lot too?
Yeah.
So then here you go. You have your exercise in already.
But I don't really count that because that's just life, you know?
Yeah.
I want to like get buff.
How far are you parking from your house?
Well, not from my house. Like when I go out, when I go to like the grocery store, I park far.
Reg,
there's stairs. I take the stairs.
Buff is not in your vernacular.
I want to get buff. That's gonna be my midlife crisis. Is I get buff.
Your body type is not meant to get buff.
Well, I'm going to change it in my adult old man life. I'm going to be a buff old man.
Reg, I hate to burst your bubble. It's not going to happen.
How do you know, Denise? I
can
get into the gym.
Genetics.
Who cares about genetics?
Oh, fine. You're going to get on the roids? That's the only way you're going to get them freaking buff bones.
You still got to work out, too, to get buff, even on the steroids.
Yeah, but having the steroids helps, though.
Pinfall or submission to a finish. This is not an elimination match.
Red just gonna run on weed, coffee, and steroids.
My question is, if we go to Mexico, can you translate getting me the drugs?
I'm not gonna go to Mexico and ask for drugs for you.
You can't translate? I think you could just go and buy them.
I refuse to be the person that has to translate to try to get drugs for you.
I might not even need you to translate. I think you just go into the store and be like, let me get some HGH. And they're like, here you go, bro.
Just go in there and be like, drogas. ¿Adonde está las drogas?
Denise thinks I can't get buff, and I'm going to prove her wrong. All natural, baby.
Strong and Mark Briscoe
I'm
as well.
sorry.
Certainly last year at Death Before Dishonor, it was Mark Briscoe and Roderick Strong for the Ring of Honor World Championship. Their battles date back over the greater part of the last 2 decades. No strangers to one another.
This is
anyway. Shout out to Corey for being the man. Thank you, Corey.
On their own in this thing here. Roderick
Shout out
Strong
to
rips the chest of Mark Briscoe with that knife edge chop. The men's casino.
Tracy WB says, so I'm about 17 minutes behind you guys right now, but splitting polls is crazy term to come into, you guys. Also, crazy chats, cravings, what's going on, guys? I have no idea. What is in the air today?
Oh.
Once again showing his agility.
I don't know what's happening. Reg wants to get buff.
I'm trying to get buff.
I was
That's my
almost
midlife
a cold
crisis.
in a beach cold. I mean, there's just weird stuff going on right now.
A lot going on.
Wait, but no. Bandito escapes. Takeshita crashes into the barricade as Briscoe on the ascent.
Also, Tracy, I hope you're enjoying the show, and thank you so much for the support.
What's up, Tracy?
Uncle Donk says Adam Silver announced Raptors pick. Camera pans to the kid for his reaction. All I see him is shaking his head, saying, "Fuck." What?
Yeah, people don't be wanting to go to Toronto to play basketball, unfortunately. Probably not the team you want to be. When people dream of being drafted to, like, the NBA, like, Toronto isn't, like, first on their list. So I understand.
But you don't want to get caught on camera saying, fuck.
Listen.
You're off to a bad start already.
Some people kind of want to get memed, too, so he might have liked it. Oh, drop kick.
I don't know, bro. I think that gets you started with some heat the second you get back there with all the boys.
Listen, if you can ball, it won't matter, you know?
I'll be like, what, you're too good for us? You can't be here with us?
Fools be thinking that.
What?
I said fools be thinking that they're too good for basketball teams.
That's what I'm saying.
Best movie ever. The F1 movie? Who said that?
Thank you, Uncle Donk. All right, let me catch up with the rest of the comments here. What is everyone doing? All right, let's see who we got here. We got Juan Truth here who says, crazy storms here in South Carolina. No power and unfortunately no wrestling. Oh, Juan, I'm so sorry, man.
Damn.
Hopefully those storms get under control.
Chill out there, Juan. I know that in the South, you guys have some crazy weather. Randomly, it feels it's June. So I hope everybody's okay out there.
So the greatest thing just came from J.K. Fishbowl Williams.
I love it. Great name.
Wait till you see what name he gave you. Righteous Roid Reg.
Righteous Roid Reg. I'm going to be out there. If you're just ripping, I'm going to start ripping phone books apart. I'm going to be like lifting
instead
things.
Of 24-inch pythons, you're going to have 25-inch pythons.
Let's
One
go.
more inch than Terry.
You're out of here, Terry. I'm getting you out of here. You're going to be gone. I'm going to have the biggest pythons in wrestling. The biggest pythons in wrestling.
Yo. All right, let's see what else what we got here. Shout out to Royce Pierce is in the house. Shout out to Rachel Red Notes. We got Spike Hunter. Says Denise the drug mule. Oh,
Look, she doesn't have. She just has to translate. That's it. She don't have to touch none of them.
Stop it. The FBI is gonna come
All
get
she
me.
has to do is say,
Reg, you know what they're doing out here to us?
Listen,
they hear me on YouTube saying I'm gonna be a drug mule.
No, you're not.
I'm about to get yanked off this stream, bro.
I'm absolving you right now. She ain't
You're just
touching
gonna see
nothing.
this. Celia!
Listen, you guys, she's not touching anything. She's only translating for me. Like, she's like, he wants this, then I'm going to make the transaction.
You're saying. What'd you say?
I say, you're just going to make the translation. I'm going to make the transaction. So it's all on me. You're just talking. That's it.
All right. To everybody out there, please make sure you heard this right. I am innocent.
Denise is absolved from anything. She's just
innocent.
talking. That's it. That's all. I'm the one making the moves.
I'm out here trying to rid the stigma that the Mexicans are the ones with drugs, and you're out here trying to get me caught.
Listen, You trying to act like people don't be going down to Mexico to get laced up, Denise? Don't be lying to these people. You know what the game is.
It ain't me though. I'm
you know what the game is.
Look, I'm just an innocent girl in a fucking beach cult. All right, that is it.
Denise is like, I don't know. I've been surfing. That's it. I can't like comment on this.
All right, we're back on AEW.
There's just 17 days away from All in Texas. We're
17 days. I'm gonna be in
Texas. Who will
Texas.
be the
Unless
number
than
one
that many
entrant
days.
in the men's casino gauntlet match coming up on Saturday, July 12th.
Pedro says Denise the plug.
She's just talking, you guys. She's not handling any of the drugs.
Rafael Garcia says laced up is ridiculous.
Watch the drop kick from Roderick Strong.
That's hella funny. We got John Taylor here who says instead of Roid Reg, we'll get Rapid Rage. We'll get Roid Reg, where he looks in the camera, flexes, points to his biceps, and goes, "That's crazy."
That's crazy, brother.
Every time you get a new muscle, that's crazy.
Just rip my microphone in half.
Casino gauntlet match. It's a match
That's
that can
funny.
end at any time. We keep
Thank you,
stressing
John.
the importance of being that number one entrant.
Absolutely. Hence
Who's gonna
why
get
this
number one?
four-way match
Bandito?
for the number one spot in the men's
Are they
casino
pushing
gauntlet
Bandito like that?
at All
It's
In.
Texas.
This is happening live right now. Here.
Infamous Very Local says, "Reg, get them beach coat pills from Denise plug Salcedo."
Because you know they got some crazy ones in the beach cult. Like they're getting. Woo-wee. You know they got some shit over there.
Back here tonight live on Dynamite.
You know what just makes me mad? It's like, what about me said, hey, approach this girl and see, like, what's her story, you know? What vibes am I giving?
You're creeping. Like, this girl looks like she's a creeping. Now, maybe they think you could be a leader. They're like, look, she probably has a lot of followers on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram.
I don't think they knew all that. Just, oh, he tossed him. I don't think they knew all that just by seeing me walk around slurping my coffee.
They can feel your aura. Oh, Briscoe he could win this. Yeah, that's true.
Well, after that big ass promo he had, talking about them big sizes.
Oh, okay.
It can happen.
It's probably going to be Takeshita, actually.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right, because he had the whole confrontation with Okada.
Yeah.
That would be a good win for Takeshita.
Yeah, Takesha's probably going to win the match, actually.
Yeah.
Know each other so well. It's going to take a mistake or a misplaced shot.
We got DeLaura here who says need Takeshita to win. We got Marcus here who says Takeshita should win.
Yeah, I think he is.
Sends Briscoe down. Mark Briscoe almost on instinct trying to return to his feet, but
Because if Okada beats Kenny, then Takeshita could be next. So they're setting it up anyways.
Ooh.
Oh, damn. Haluva kick.
Woke him up, sent him into a new land.
Where's taking him?
Those are some really nice trunks that Takeshita has, by the way, with the little diamonds and stuff.
Yeah, good gear.
And he hasn't worn stuff like that before, has he? Or have I just never noticed?
Probably just never noticed.
hold on. But Bandito.
Eddie Guerrero.
Nice.
Into the Froggy Bow.
Froggy Bow.
Nope. Briscoe stopped him.
1, 2.
Oh.
Juan Ortega says, how would Denise react if Roddy Strong won this match? I'd be one step closer to my beach cult.
That's
I'd
crazy.
be like, what am I working so hard for?
You need to stop hating on Roddy Strong and Papa
So
Khan.
vital, so critical to the history of Ring of Honor.
Who's going to get that number one spot?
Yeah, Bandito's in the main event this Friday against Mystico in Mexico. That's going to be hard.
These men are just 2 wins away from becoming the top contender of the
Oh,
championship.
Bandito's one strong boy.
Yeah, he is.
The jaw of Bandito.
Oh, right on him.
That Bandito, though, caught him with that clothesline. Oh, missed it.
Oh.
Oh, wait a minute.
That'll set him up for 21 plex.
Bandito, the cards are dealt. 21.
Oh, Takeshita.
Nice.
Oh, double German.
All right.
Let's go. Oh, Roddy Strong.
You know what?
Stopped
I
him.
finally have a new sound effect that we should add. Matthew McConaughey is all right.
That could
Every
be
time we
added
get a
to
good
it.
move.
Yeah.
you split your aces. Double blackjack there.
Delara says Beach Cold Gold Gym on Venice Beach.
Trying to hoist up the elbow.
Oh.
Muscle Beach be pretty lit too.
Intercepted by the leaping knee
He
from
need his
Roderick
leg.
Strong.
Oh, classic Roddy bit. Everybody be still in that spot. Oh, caught him. Blue Thunder Bomb. Unbelievable.
Strong is. Really super intense.
AEW,
guy
baby.
with Major league fortitude to kick out on that.
Hey, Dub.
AEW. Where's Mark at?
Takeshita got it all.
Oh. Oh, Bandito caught him.
Bandito coming in as Takeshita had his
Ah.
back turned.
Bandito, man,
Oh.
he his spots perfectly.
The X-knee here.
Big strong Bandito.
The arm, the ankle capture.
Oh.
Oh, and now Takeshita.
Now he got Takeshita for the 21 plex.
Bandito. Odds are down. Ace.
That's it. That's him.
Nah, I don't think it's it, bro.
No. Oh, good move, Takeshita. Powdered out. Watch out for Roddy.
I
Boom.
swear. Not with that weak ass fucking knee that he just gave Bandito. What the hell?
Leave Roddy alone.
Bro, that
Oh,
was the
Froggy
weakest knee I've
Bow.
seen.
That's it. Yep.
Oh wow, my Briscoe got the win.
Yep. Good shit.
What a four-way match. That number one spot, the Mets Casino Brawl. This thing could have went either way, guys, but congrats.
That was fun.
That was fun.
County man himself, Mark Briscoe.
Four-way.
Mark Briscoe winning a barn burner to become.
Yeah, what's up, Max? That should have been. You could have been in the match. You could have tried.
John Taylor says meant to type road rage. Roid rage reg.
Roid rage.
That's a tongue twister right there.
Roid
rage reg.
Roid rage reg. Roid rage reg.
Roid rage reg got the Rona.
Roid rage reg with the Rona. Road rage.
Yeah, Rona road rage reg.
Roid rage reg. Roid rage reg. Hard.
Roid rage reg went to the rave.
Time you put your money.
Roid rage reg went to the rave.
And got
What's
the Rona.
wrong?
Night on Collision.
Roid
Open
rage reg
challenge
went to the
for
rave with the
my
Rona.
TNT championship against any member of the Don Callis family.
Oh,
and not only
you're about
will
to
I
lose that belt to
successfully
Kyle Fletcher
defend this
tomorrow.
TNT
I would
championship,
fucking hope
I'm
so. It's about
Mm-hmm.
time. It's just been long overdue.
It's undisputed.
Take those beautiful blue eyes somewhere else, Adam Cole. I'm over you.
Any member of the Don Callis family.
All right, here comes the ladies.
Certainly does.
All right, well, while the ladies come, let me catch up here with the super chat. We got John Taylor here who says they detected that, oh, she's from LA, but went to college in Orange County vibe and was going to make you the leader to broadcast their cult on their new YouTube channel, Denise's
Yep.
Beaches.
Yep, Denise's Beaches.
And be like, Cowabunga, guys, it's your girl, Denise
Denise's
Salcedo.
Beaches.
Oh, the vibes are good today.
Look, I'm in for Denise's Beaches. I think that's a good pivot for you, you know?
Would you still be my friend if I was in a cult, Reg?
No.
What if I provided you with free weed from my cult?
Yes. Are you trying to convert me?
I'm trying to convert you already.
If
See,
you're trying
I
to-
was made for it.
If you're trying to convert me, I'm not in. But if I could just go and hang with my friend and they're like, you don't have to be
You
a
know
part
that
of it, then I'll
happened to
do
a
it.
YouTuber, right? Did you guys? I'm pretty sure people here know the Ruby Frankie story. Ruby Frankie, she was this very popular YouTuber, like over 1 million subscribers, like millionaire status, brand deals, family. She was like a family vlogger. But then she became like, she kind of started following this cult from this psychiatrist lady that she met, and she started to think that the devil was in her kids. And then she like ended up harming her kids. It's actually a really horrible story. Like she locked them up and stuff. There's like a bunch of there's like shows on it, there's documentaries on it, and she literally went from being like a normal happy mom with all her kids, vlogging on YouTube, having over 1 million subscribers because people really liked her, to being like batshit crazy cult lady.
Yikes.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Ruby Frankie.
Ruby Frankie.
Yeah, you can't see her channel no more. YouTube brought that shit down.
Willow looks great. I mean, but nobody's surprised about that.
Thank you, John. We also got Gio here who says, yo, Reg, there's a British boxer that kind of looks like you, but buff looking. His name is Anthony Yard. Just giving you motivation, bro. Look him up. I'm going to look him up
Thanks,
right now.
Gio. See, Gio believes in me since my friend doesn't believe that I
don't believe in you. I'm sorry.
Boom, 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 boom. How do you not believe in me, Denise?
Wait,
I could be both.
That's the key, man.
Wait, what is it? Anthony Yard. Oh.
Unbelievable. I could be buff. I just have to go to the gym
this guy's
every
way
day.
bigger than you.
Well,
can't
yeah,
pull this
I'm gonna
off.
be that big.
No, but he's like way bigger than you. You can't pull this off, Reg.
No, I don't want to look like that. That's crazy.
Wait, so what kind of buff are you
That's
talking?
way too buff.
Wait, this is like normal buff.
That is not normal buff. What do you mean normal buff?
Normal buff.
That is not normal buff. That's a world-class
Reg,
boxer.
what kind of buff did you have in
I
mind?
want to be like functional buff. Like I'm just like everyday buff, you know? I can still wear my normal
There's no
clothes.
such thing as everyday buff.
There is such thing as everyday buff.
No.
Yeah. You know, the everyday guys that be doing CrossFit and shit.
Women's world champion in the past.
And Athena strategically hiding behind Chris Statlander, almost using her as a shield.
I want to be everyday buff.
Hate to break it to you, it ain't gonna happen.
A very complicated relationship.
You want me to get on
women, former
drugs?
Chris Statlander attempted
That's what
to
we're
make
talking about.
on
Willow.
Thank you, Gio.
That's sent on the floor to Athena. Willow wanted no part of it.
Carla says, Reg, ever since Denise came back from New York, the sass has been strong with her.
Listen, what happened in New York?
I got rid of all my sweet California-ness.
Unbelievable. You need
No
to go
longer
back to the
love.
beach.
Yeah, you don't want to listen to those guys.
Need to
I'm
eat
telling
some
you, that's
tacos.
not good.
No, especially with how great of an athlete.
Oh, when I came home, I had a bomb-ass burrito. My favorite burrito, the one that always puts me to sleep.
Oh, yeah.
Reversed by Thunder Rosa, pinning predicament, but Willow
Because you can't eat Mexican food in New York. Sorry, New
Like I
York.
said, it's every lady for themselves.
Sorry,
You
guys.
can, but I didn't.
You wouldn't. Sorry, guys.
I usually I usually get anything anywhere.
I don't get anything.
But I don't have high expectations, though.
Mm-mm.
From the past, but Willow showing
Oh, Athena with that flipper.
I like her gear color today.
Yeah, me too.
Same thing with Thunder. That like purple whitish color was nice.
Athena's not fucking around. The best women's wrestler that you don't know is the best women's wrestler.
Samoa Joe. Athena looking to end things here.
Who's better, Athena or Mercedes?
I mean, come on. Don't do this to Athena. Athena, I love you, but like, come on, of all time.
You got to watch your back.
Like, I've been like thinking about the BW 500, and I'm like, is there competition this year? Let me look. Is there? I don't know.
Willow showing some power.
There isn't competition. There's only one. What month is it? Because she already got it. No secrets.
What month do you usually release it on?
In October.
Oh.
She got what?
Yeah, no shit.
July, August. She got
They
3
went
months.
to an ad really fast.
Just give it. Take your.
Carla says Athena's 1,000 times better. Breathe, Reg. Breathe.
1,000 times better, Carla.
Breathe, Reg. Breathe.
Wow, Carla. Wow.
There's like smoke coming out of your nose
Whoa.
and your ears right now.
No, I mean, if I couldn't argue against it, I mean, I could argue against Athena. I won't argue against Athena, is what I should say.
All right. Let me see what
Go.
we got here. We got John Taylor who says Denise would be all for the cult until they ask for a percentage of her YouTube revenue.
That's a
Denise
fact.
would be like, bye, Surfer Felicia.
Mhm. Yeah. As soon as they're like, hey, can we check those? Blah blah blah. Denise is like, nope, out. It's over.
Peace.
What if they
bye.
let you create content while you're in the cult? Like you start doing cult content, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ruby Frankie did that.
Oh, she did. She started doing cult content.
She and that lady would start coming on and being like, you need to do this and blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I never watched their videos.
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yikes. Yikers. Those cults are crazy.
Yeah.
Mm.
Pretty soon, one day everyone's gonna come logging in to watch the AEW watch along, and we're not gonna be here. And then there's gonna be theories going around being like, "What happened to Denise and Reg? They've never been seen again." Reg is a buff ice cream man, and I'm somewhere on the beach in a cult.
A buff ice cream man, my life. I can't wait for it. It's gonna be
But
great.
normal buff though, not too much.
Everyday
apparently.
buff, Denise. Don't forget everyday
There's no
buff.
such thing as everyday buff. You're either buff or you're not.
No, there's an
It's in the word.
Let me
It's in
think
the
of
definition of buff.
Let me think of
Buff
like
is buff. Buff is not buff.
like Montez Ford.
That's like that one guy.
He does not look like that boxer
Ford
fool.
Montez Ford is buff too.
Not like he's like.
Bro, you ever seen Montez Ford up close?
Yeah, that fool's a beast. Yeah, exactly. Like,
okay,
but he
that's
don't
what
look
I'm
like
saying.
that boxer fool though. He doesn't have like 101 abs.
Yeah, he does. It's just that guy was like oiled
On
up or
drugs.
something.
Yeah, on drugs, definitely. Let me think of somebody else. What about like Xavier Woods?
He's buff too.
There's a line though. There's
Reg,
like
these are
everyday buff.
professional wrestlers.
But they're like
How are you
everyday buff
comparing them
though.
to everyday buff?
Because like Javon Evans is not like the buffest guy in the world, but he's like everyday buff, you know?
Yeah, but he's also like a freak athlete. So you got to find something else.
I'm not going to be doing flips. I'm just going to have the body.
So what do you need the body for if you're not going to do the flips?
To look.
Seattle, and we are in the midst of the
It sounds to me like you don't need the buffness.
At all. I don't even want it. I just want the look.
It's just a waste of muscles on you.
It is. It's going to be a waste. I'm not going to use it for anything.
That's what I'm saying. I forgot who made the joke. Was it Kevin Hart? I forgot. Someone made a joke where they said that they hate buff guys at the gym. Because why are you at the gym? You already won.
You won. You did it, dude. Get out of here. Why are you posing? You're buff. The point of being in here, you did it.
Thank you, John.
Mina Shirakawa.
Oh, and Mercedes.
Oh,
They're running
shit.
this back again for Dynamite 300.
Oh, Mina's going to win that belt next
A
week.
huge slate of matches.
And that is for the TBS Championship. I'm telling
Good
you
for her.
guys, Dynamite 300 next week in California. Ontario, California is going to be.
So wait, if Mina wins the TBS championship, you think that means Mercedes is winning the AEW World Championship,
No,
or
I
that she's not winning the AEW
I
World
think she's going
Championship?
to lose both belts.
Both belts. Yo.
Well, she's not going to win against Tony.
For very close friends from the same neck of the woods.
All right, and if she defeats Mina,
She's losing against Tony. That's the moral of the story.
Washington State.
And look at this. Willow swinging a miss. They know each other so well. Oh!
Oh. Oh. Hello. Pick me up like that, please.
Kicking the feet. Statlander looking for a gut wrench. Maybe that Dr. Bomb that Willow uses, but Willow elbow strike. Statlander answered with one of her
Comes
own.
Athena.
Both women stunned. And the clunked heads a little bit there. Willow and Statlander.
Athena, I want Athena to win this match, so I guarantee she's in that fucking match.
Midsection on Statlander and Athena. Does Athena possess the power to get both of these athletes?
No.
Oh, no, she doesn't.
oh no, she doesn't.
Yeah, probably not.
Wait a second. Thunder Rosa makes the drop kick.
Thunder with the drop kick.
Off their feet. Now the Cazadora, the roll through the stomp.
Oh, double stomp.
Thunder Rosa. Can she claim that number one spot? No, Willow able to.
I mean, I guess this means that all these women are in the match. Is that what they're trying to say?
Just 17 days away.
So Athena's in the match.
You're seeing the competitors.
Yeah, this is for the number one spot. That's what they said.
Which means that these women are all in it.
Yeah, they're all in it. This is just for the spot on the actual thing.
Well, we're chill. I don't care. She doesn't have to win, but I want her to win.
Get one over on the former AEW Women's World Champion.
Oh.
Rosa.
No one home there.
Oh.
Thunder Rosa, a wry smile there, but Athena answers with an elbow and not a smile. A hammer throw reversed.
Thunder Rosa really has stood up to Athena.
Sunset flip.
A
Athena
flip, a
rolls
flip,
through.
a spin, a spin.
As the pinning predicament. Thunder Rosa rounding those shoulders.
Yep.
Athena, tough to do. Hoist up.
Oh
my God, I kind of confused. I was like, what is happening here?
What was going on?
What is the plan here? Like I thought I knew what she was doing, and she just went totally different direction than what I thought.
Oh.
Spikes Athena.
Willow. 1, 2. Nope.
The drop kick to break up the pinning predicament.
They just start doing a bunch of shit.
Saving an enemy to try and get her own shot at the #1 spot there.
A little bit overzealous right there with Statlander. Paid for that.
Thunder's going for that drop kick.
The drop toe hold from Thunder Rosa, and now Thunder, the drop kick, the lightning strike on target.
1-1, give it up, give it up, give it
I
up.
just realized that Thunder has like silver in her hair.
Maybe out here, Thunder Rosa
Nope.
looking to end things.
Oh,
They're beefing.
Grabs the boot.
Oh,
Thunder Rosa goes down face first.
get my championship now.
Billy Starks, get my championship.
Give her the belt.
Now Billy starts that rip on her.
Oh,
Athena sent careening into the
hit her with
the
it.
steel
Billy
stirrups.
is no
That
DQ.
thumb was nasty.
And Thunder Rosa, who's been standing up to Athena.
What's she
as a
about to
blade
do?
of Ring of Honor.
Nope.
Been in the way
Oh,
of Athena's
in the throat.
destruction and danger here.
But Athena was
Oh, ouch.
and her back is hit.
Right onto her
Already
back.
goes her lower
She gonna need a bacchiotomy, my neck and my back.
back.
Hit her with it, Billy.
She was forced to release
Billy's in shock right now. She don't know what to do.
Cannonball.
Is Willow gonna finish her off?
Willow could get the victory in this. That would hit.
Arriving to destruction. Willow in the center of the ring. Looking across the finish line here.
Setting her up for the doctor bomb.
holding on desperately to that leg, trying to.
Oh, there's
Oh,
Marina.
no. Oh, yeah, and they've been trying to recruit Stat. Oh, come on.
there's Wheeler
What?
Yuta.
No.
No, get out of here, Wheeler.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Boom. The pounce,
Wheeler
period.
Yuta.
Suck it, Wheeler.
Yes, Willow.
Oh, but Stat's going to capitalize off that. Oh, no. Oh.
Sorry, Willow. Oh, so is she joining the Death Riders?
I think she might be gang, Denise.
Why?
She might be gang, yeah.
Why?
Mhm.
That's the first time I've seen Marina smile. Holy shit.
Yeah. She sees something she liked.
Remember when you fell in love with Alan? Or what is it? Alex or Alan? I always
Why
forget
do
if
we
it's Alex or Alan.
always have to bring that up? That
I'm
was
sorry.
so long ago.
I'm sorry, but every time I see Marina, I think about when you were like, who's that?
Alex Reynolds
sexy
had
back?
that sexy ass back, man. Damn. He came in with that long, luxurious hair.
Forget that. I will never forget that.
Unbelievable.
You fell in love.
It was just one time.
Yeah, and that one time had like a million thoughts. You were
It
like,
was just one time.
that hair and that back.
His back
Woo!
looked immaculate. I'm like, look at that back.
I really thought that was Marina. Like, no
Me too.
joke.
Yeah.
I thought it was her.
It
I
wasn't
was
even a bit.
amazed.
I was like, damn, look at Marina's back.
The only difference is I didn't fall in love with her.
I mean, look, nice back is a nice back.
Well, the journey of
We got Roberto Arsenal here who says, my choice is to win the women's casino gauntlet at All In is either Mina Shirakawa or Athena. Both have the it factor to tell a great story. I completely agree with that. They both do have the it factor. Wait, main event up next?
Yeah, 6:47.
Oh, fuck. I thought the show was ending at 7:30.
No, it's not a long one today.
Oh, man. Oh, shit. All right. I'm super behind then on Super Chats. All right. John Taylor here says, if you guys disappear, at Infamous Rare Loca and me will hijack the streams, call ourselves the new DWO, and it will surely be as successful as when we got a new Diesel and Razor Ramon.
Let's go. Ramon.
That's hella funny.
Razor Ramon.
I would laugh my ass off if someone dressed up as me and you, Reg.
That'd be hilarious. Please.
With the Paul Frank socks and the beanie and the glasses.
Oh my God. Leave my Paul Frank socks alone, Denise.
Never.
There was one time, just like the Alex Reynolds things, the Paul Socks Franks thing was one time.
You know what's sad? You would never guess what socks I'm wearing right now. No one would guess my socks.
Okay.
Not in a million years. If anybody here can guess my socks.
They're themed socks?
They're themed socks. If anyone here can guess my socks,
Barbie.
No.
Is it a cartoon?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Damn it.
But if someone here can guess that,
Strawberry Shortcake.
everyone will be like, "What the fuck?"
SpongeBob.
Meantime,
Hello Kitty.
No. Tracy WV says, Reg, with your connections with wrestlers, they can help you. Maybe not bulky like Hobbs, but I think you can gain muscle and get ripped. Yeah, I think so too. Rate yourself.
Tracy's making a great point here. I did think, like, what if I just like start going to the gym with my friend? But have you guys seen what he be doing at the gym?
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Like, I can't even lift the weights to help him. Like, I can't spot him. Like, there's nothing. Like, it'll just be a waste of time. Like, what are you even doing?
Everyone's sending in their theories for my socks. No one has gotten. We've got Dora, Lilo and Stitch.
Dora, that was a good one. I was gonna say that one.
Hello Kitty, Taylor Swift, Cookie Monster, Peppa Pig. No one's guessing it.
Oh, Sesame Street. That was
Garfield.
a good direction.
We also got Infamous Raider Loco says, I'm with Tracy,
Damn.
Big Homie Hobbs, and Big Buff Righteous Reg's tag team champs.
Have you guys seen Hobbs? He's crazy. He be lifting like 5,000
He'd be holding Hobbs back, bro.
Way back. He'd be like, all right, you got to go. You can't let shit.
Yeah, you got to go, man. Infamous Raider Loco says, nobody's going to want TK and Slut Nugget Dirty Dom to run this stream.
Slut Nugget.
Wait a minute. Imagine the numbers. Okay, I'm in. Sorry, Cali Connection.
California.
That's so funny. We got Uncle Donk here who says Raptors drafted an undersized forward, comp Draymond when Maluach was still available. I hope Masai knows what he's doing.
Ooh, those names got you good. Fucked you all the way.
Did I get any of them right?
I don't think
any
so.
of them? Malach? Masai?
Now let's take it back to this past Saturday.
Draymond.
Mulash, Musai.
No one has guessed my socks.
Damn,
dude.
The snorts.
Jets, My Little Pony, Simpsons, Freddy Krueger.
Hamburgers.
Scooby-Doo.
It's hamburgers on there.
Nope, no hamburgers. Not Barney.
Guys, I'm here with FTR and
what are
Stokely
those
Hathaway.
Big
Stoke.
Thank you, Uncle Dong.
Hot Topic socks, somebody said.
Circle of friends,
They're not
but
Hot Topic
circle
socks.
just seems to be getting smaller and smaller.
There are
these
socks
days.
that are
We saw the
unique, and
Outrunners last
I'm the
week
only
come
person
out
in the world who
and
has
interrupt you
them.
guys
Nobody
after
else
one
has
night
these
stand.
You're
socks.
the only person in the world that has these socks.
The only person in this world who has these socks. And they're not even mine, actually. But I'm
I thought I had
borrowing
all
them.
the socks.
Victory, and I can't believe I'm saying this.
Someone got
Customize
it.
your husband's jet socks.
Of the
Your own face on your socks.
enter
That's what it is? Why do you?
Egregious. And all weekend we deliberated, we talked on what is the best way to solve this problem. I mean, I said good old-fashioned vandalism, but
I have
cooler
my own
heads
face.
prevailed. The wise
What?
men of this team prevailed. So, I mean, look at them. They are great guys. God-fearing men, family men. I mean, upstanding citizens
Why?
of the community.
Why?
And that's why
Why?
we decided, how about tomorrow night?
Why?
Collision. We just meet in the ring.
They were a gift to my husband. I got into him for Valentine's Day a couple of years ago.
And you're wearing them though?
I'm wearing them.
What about that?
I needed socks.
First of all, where do we start? You got socks for your husband with your own face on them.
And little hearts.
And
Little hearts
little
on
hearts.
my face.
Then you're wearing them though, but not even for him. You're wearing your own face on your own socks.
Yeah. Look, here's the close-up.
That's crazy. Where did you get those made at?
It was like one of those Facebook ads that are like, you can make socks.
Customize your own
face on
socks.
them.
And you were like, damn, that's going to be a bomb-ass Valentine's Day gift. You're going to love it.
That's so funny.
Unbelievable.
D. Lara says, imagine super kicking Reg with socks of your own face.
Unbelievable. What are those?
I can't help it. I'm sorry.
My own face socks.
But yeah, you can get socks with your face on them for people you love.
I don't know if I want to be on anybody's feet.
We got Infamous Rare Local says, take my money for the socks, Nuff said.
I don't know if I want to be sweating, people sweating on my face.
Yeah, and I needed socks to wear today, so I was like, fuck it, I'm going to wear my own socks.
Crazy.
John Taylor says, the person who wears their own face on socks is exactly why the Beach Bros wanted you to lead their cult.
She has all these questions, John, like, why? What do you mean, why? You have your own face on your socks. You're answering all the questions.
D. Laura says she's perfect for the cult.
Right in. They're like, look at this
funny.
person. Face on her own socks. Those are her husband's socks.
J Rock Dog says relationship or not, that's creepy AF. It's a thing. Watch, Google it. They recommend it to you.
They recommend it to you.
They do.
With John
Wait till you see my pillows.
Wheeler Yuta and Mordo stepping
does that
into
mean?
that match in a match.
I also have pillows
Was victorious.
with my face and my husband's face on them.
Obsessed.
I
What?
also got it from on Facebook.
Oh my God. Do you
It was
need to
a
see yourself
Valentine's Day
that
gift.
much?
And you would have to imagine
Oh, now they're
Mordo's
put
here.
away. We don't actually use them.
Indirect
They're
revenge
put away
for the
actually in
founding fathers,
the
potentially.
Certainly,
in the bin in my closet.
They're put away in the. Here goes Hangman with his cute hair that Denise.
All right, here we
definitely
go.
loves.
Beef Morthos and Hangman Page.
We don't know. But I know right now, Hangman's got his hands full with a big, powerful
Leapfrog.
guy here and a beast.
Nope.
Yo, now isn't that crazy? Beef Morthos is in the main event of Dynamite
Unbelievable.
against Hangman Page, the man who's
One-on-one
going to be headlining
match.
All In. Who's going to be future AEW World Champion?
Listen.
Immediately kicking out. Mordo's now looking for
Influence,
Hangman
creative
pulls out.
control. Oh, so good. Listen, like I said, this guy was on TMZ. You got to strike with iron hot.
Yeah, exactly. Mr. Mercedes says, yes, boy.
Hangman Adam Page, that impassioned
Listen, I'm being a stay-at-home husband if I'm with Mercedes. So.
his humble beginnings growing up
That's
on
a
tobacco
fact.
farm in Virginia, growing up.
Oh.
You know, working shoulder to shoulder with men that immigrated from Mexico.
Did you see that picture as Mercedes Murtos and his family with all of her belts?
I didn't see that. No, I didn't
So
see that.
good. They're like backstage at Arena Mexico.
Sees how
She has enough belts that the whole family can hold them.
Ooh, that was
damn.
nasty.
Kind of a crazy bump.
Yeah. John Taylor says, in summary, if you want to sell Denise something, put her face on it and profit.
Easy as that.
Do you guys not get these Facebook ads? Am I the only one getting these ads and actually purchasing from them?
Together. That's the cruel irony of all this, Taz. Is
You know what? Now that I think about it, that makes perfect sense because for Christmas, I got my husband a Funko of himself wearing a New York Jets shirt. And it's a Funko of him.
I do want to get my own Funko, though. That is
Oh, so that's where we draw the line?
That's where I'm like, all right, I hear you. Because that's cool. That's fun.
A lot of connections, a lot of
That's
friendships.
what I thought about my pillow and my socks.
The stocks, that's crossing the line. Ouch.
I'm going to buy you some Reg.
Do not give me Denise face socks.
No, I'm going to get you this face.
How do you have that on deck?
Or do you want? Okay, this is gonna be for the days when you want to get.
Have that?
These are for the days where you're feeling a little fun, you know, a little
Okay.
playful, and
That
the
could be
days
on
that
a
you're
sock.
about to score with some chica.
Mm-hmm. Yes. That could definitely be on a side. I don't know what kind of chicas you're scoring with that. That's the face you're gonna make. But you know, to each their own. I don't know. To each their own.
Yeah.
To each their own. That on a sock
You
though.
look like
I don't know.
drunk Waldo.
Like by that point, I think I'm understanding the socks thing with my face. That face on socks.
That's funny.
And I only had like one drink of Hennessy by that point.
That's funny. We got this one's from Ender Buckley who says we just assume Facebook ads are scams. No, I've gotten so much from Facebook ads. Like I'll purchase.
Ender's making the greatest point. I'm thinking I'm gonna get scammed. I'm like, these are too good to be true ads.
No, that's why you got to click on the link, do your research, and like read about it.
But the research be trash too, because they'd be like,
well, then do
nothing.
better research.
So you be taking chances, is what you're saying.
Yeah, this one time I bought this like what do you call those things again? The ones that go on your shower head, the shower head.
Yeah.
But it was a filter because it was saying how like water is kind of dirty when it lands on you. So then you should put the filter to like filter the water. I bought one. That shit did not work, by the way.
It didn't filter shit.
It didn't filter. It didn't even fit on the freaking thing. So I gave up on that. But I've bought quite a few stuff actually. And I get complimented on all my things all the time. And I'm like, oh yeah, I got it online.
Scamming. They know where to scam, and Denise is the target audience.
Hey, I'm happy with my gifts.
That's crazy. I'm gonna start over. I didn't know. I thought people were getting scammed out. I was like, somebody
no,
gonna
plus
steal my
they also like target things specific to you. Like depending on what you search on the internet.
Yeah, I mean, my Facebook is all just like, buy this chain. Like they want me to buy a chain. Like I want to get a chain.
That's why they keep.
I want to get a chain
why
bad.
They keep showing it to you.
Every time I go on Facebook, they're like, "Do you like chains? Here's the chain for." I'm like, dude, leave me the fuck alone. Like it's so many ads.
Mine's just skincare. Anything that's skincare pops up on my damn feed all the time. They're like, put this mask on if you want to look younger and lose
I'm gonna buy
wrinkles.
a chain, I think.
But make sure to do your research, Reg.
No, you're saying I could get a chain from anywhere on here.
But I also got on.
Look, this is the third ad on Facebook. Chain.
See,
chain.
I'm just saying,
just all
it's meant to
chains.
be.
It's just all chains.
Yeah. I also got what do you call it? Those I got probiotics on Facebook too to clean my gut.
To clean my gut.
I was like, oh wow, these look great. I'm gonna buy them, and I did.
Our main event underway.
I even got a subscription
to clean my gut is so fun.
Hangman Adam Page. Hangman has a date with
Oh my god, dude! I got
honestly, it's like the shopping network. You know when you're watching QVC or HSN, and you're like, I gotta buy that.
We used to clown the old people for doing that, and now you're those old people, Denise.
Told you, I'm a grandma.
Oh my god! To clean my gut is so fun.
These two athletes have been exchanging some very heavy shots. Mordos looking for that discus lariat. Hangman intercepts.
Nope.
Boom. Whoa.
Nope.
Hangman swinging for the fences.
They're dancing.
Catches the second time around. The cover. Two. No. Mordos able to kick out.
We got Infamous Raider Loco who says, speaking of custom stuff, I had a custom Ashanti shirt made front and back. She was wearing burgundy bikini top and burgundy booty shorts. High school days. After first period, straight to principal's office. Got suspended. Yeah, I can imagine, bro. I can imagine.
First period, they're like, nah, that shirt is offensive. Goes to the principal's
I haven't
office.
even said the words first period, second period, third period in a long time.
It's been so long.
I remember I used to get in trouble for wearing wrestling t-shirts all the time, even if they weren't even bad. They were like, that's a wrestling shirt.
Yeah, they didn't like that shit.
Collision and Templario and Brody King taking on Rocker.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it should be fun.
And big.
Oh, look, Brian Keith and Big Bill are still alive.
Yeah, wonder where they've been.
They embark on their quest to become.
You think we'll hear your Big Bill song?
No, we're gonna hear fucking that damn Chris Jericho song, even though we haven't seen him in 5 years. Play the song.
Thank you, Infamous Raider Loco. Maybe you should put it in an ad, and maybe it'll pop up on TK's Facebook page. Play Reg's song, TK.
Play my song. Oh, Orihara. Oh, he missed.
Oh God, here comes the beast. Hangman could have jammed his knee.
Woo!
That's it. Big dive.
John Taylor says Denise buying products from Facebook ads and then gets her Facebook hacked. I mean, coincidence. Well, it's not like I'm buying the products on Facebook.
I didn't think about that. You got hacked. You got hacked.
Trust me, it had nothing to do with it.
You got hacked.
Say you put it to the test, Reg. Buy your chain. Buy your chain.
Not about to get my information still. I mean, if they stole my Facebook, I wouldn't care. It's a big difference, but
definitely is taking a big risk right here with that moonsault.
Oh.
And he's just days away.
What about my chain? What about my chain?
When he gets a shot at the
but you can get a chain anywhere, Reg.
No, I need a Facebook chain.
Facebook chain. When I was in New York, I walked past this chain store. I'd never seen so many chains in my life.
Yeah, let me get
There
a
was
chain.
like 10,000 chains in there, probably even more, to be honest.
Let me get a chain.
And you know what's funny? When I walked past that store, I thought to myself, who the fuck is buying those fucking chains? It's a waste of money.
Chains, baby. Let me get a chain. My
All
chain
in
and
Texas,
day.
Hangman Adam Page, John Moxley. That AEW World Championship match can
Set him up for a tombstone.
Hangman play the role of liberator. Can
Oh. Slow
David
motion.
Primero says, if you want a main event, you date Mercedes Moné.
That's a fact. Oh, Poison Rana.
And he's killing it in this match with Hangman.
Discus lariat into
Thank you, David.
Setting him up for the buckshot.
And look at the way he sold it.
It's over.
He may have taken the L, but he's a real winner in life.
Yeah, this means nothing. He's fine. He's having
Main
a great
evented
time.
AEW Dynamite is going to be a lawyer. It's with Mercedes.
Let's go.
I'm going to switch last to Beef Mortals.
In a second. Yes, I'll switch.
Wait, what? What is this? Shit gives me PTSD, bro. Every time. Leave the fucking lights on.
We are still on the air, fans. We cannot see here.
Norm.
Beyond our, but arm's reach away from our faces. As
it's the Young Bucks.
That's supposed to be their friend.
the former friends of Hangman Adam Page.
We all knew they weren't really friends anymore.
Oh, shit.
Oh, here comes the Death Riders.
No, not the D Riders.
Just set him up to become the next AEW World Champion. Hangman had no
Come
interest
on.
in accepting the help.
I'm sure we'll see Swerve and Will right now, too.
And now, forced to pay the
Boo, not Moxley. We don't like him.
To pick the bones of the number one contender. It's 17 days.
Come on. They're just going to wait for him.
I don't know if Hangman's gonna make it.
Hangman's going to make it.
Probably not going to be 100%. After that battle with the Beast Wars,
Hangman's going to make it.
Trigger from Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, and now right for the picket. Hangman Adam Page is for the AEW World Champion.
Gonna make it.
Steel chair in hand, Marina Shafir bring that briefcase.
Boom, 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 boom. All
Tone
right.
says boo. Kitty Michael says boo.
Come on.
Mo says we totally didn't see this coming.
He needs some friends.
This WWE girl says, oh God, not the Death Riders.
Where's Osprey and Swerve?
Guys got bad intentions, weapons are all over the place. On the chain in hand, I'm thinking back to the Texas.
On the bright side, Marina Shafir's hair is looking great.
Nice.
And it seems like Moxley of a similar mind.
Yeah, he tried to get those fingers in there.
These mortals, go in and help Hangman.
Why would he do that?
Sportsmanship.
Nah.
Plus, he's the nearest person there.
Nuh-uh. Not about to get me jumped. You already won.
He's like, I got Mercedes waiting for me. Bye.
Mm-hmm. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.
All right, there comes
here we go.
The ops.
Big homie.
Reg in
Joe.
2 months.
Yeah, me in 2 months when I hit him with the big homie. He gonna start calling me the big homie instead of me calling him the big homie.
His face is turning bright red, but right now the ops
Get in there.
outnumber the EVPs, the Death Riders holding the high ground.
Here we go.
Will Ospreay even runs better than everybody.
Nah, he hopped right into the ring.
Like, nobody ran as good as Will Ospreay. Come on.
Come on.
It's a dangerous situation. Hangman might be in really, really bad shape. And that was nasty.
Not the Colonels. Not the Cowboy.
Medical team.
Watch
Not
the
the
hair.
bilingual Cowboy.
John Moxley, what damage has he done
Okay.
to Hangman Adam Page ahead of their
Didn't really love that. That wasn't
Like
that
the
great.
mouse says, WTF was that? I don't know, bro. I had like 50 different thoughts going on while I was watching this.
That wasn't really.
Anything? No exclamation points? No
Yeah.
sizzle, banana?
what the world champion looks like.
All right. Okay, yeah, we get it.
Out of the sport of professional wrestling, and perhaps it's come one step closer here tonight.
Well, that was AEW.
That wasn't the best way to end the show.
You're telling me that wasn't the greatest way to end the show?
I thought the show, we're going to get into it, but that's
blasphemy. Well, we do have a show coming up, so give us a second to get this going. Let me tell you something, Reg. Were you disappointed in that ending?
I was.
Was not good, that ending?
Correct.
Well, let me tell you something.
Okay.
If you want to make sure that your partner is not disappointed in your ending,
that's it.
Make sure you get Blue Chew, promo code Denise. Are you having technical difficulties in bed? Are you tired of being counted out, tapping out, or simply jobbing out? Get out of developmental and get drafted to the best sex you ever had with today's podcast sponsor, Blue Chew. Blue Chew is the original brand offering chewable tablets. These erection-enhancing tablets help men achieve stronger, harder, and longer-lasting erections for sexual activities. And Blue Chew is putting its money where its mouth is and offering you a month free. The process is simple. Sign up at BlueChew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. Blue Chew tablets are made in the USA and prepared and shipped directly to your door. You can take them anytime, day or night, so you can plan ahead or be ready whenever an opportunity arises. The best part, it's all done online. That means no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy. Remember, hard times breed better men. So make life easier by getting harder and discover your options at BlueChew.com. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. Try your first month of Blue Chew free when you use the promo code Denise. Just pay $5 shipping. That's promo code Denise. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast.
The Greek Freak!
Yo, the fuse has been lit. It's Wednesday night. Denise and Reg host Dynamite. Come and get your Easter eggs. It's a dub. Middle of the week, it's AEW. Dynamic wrestling and injured night with us. It's a must. It's Dynamite. It might combust. Speak now. We're gonna give you all the recap. Live on YouTube is where you see that. The Cali connection with the feedback.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Sneep Spooks. I forgot the name of
Sneep. What are you talking about?
Sneak now.
We're not sneaking anywhere.
All right. Take two. What is up, everybody? Reg, you ruined the take. Now it's take three, okay? Take three. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Speak Now Pro Wrestling. It is Wednesday, June 25th. It's your girl, Denise Salcedo, joined by Righteous Roid Reg.
Your favorite rapper, your favorite writer, your favorite podcaster, soon to be your favorite buffest podcaster in pro wrestling, Righteous Reg, media man. Denise is a hater, and I'm gonna get buff, and there's nothing she can do about it. So, what's up, y'all? Appreciate
bro. You're gonna have spaghetti arms, spaghetti legs. You ain't gonna be buff, bro. It ain't gonna happen.
Why you gotta be spaghetti arms and spaghetti legs?
You're gonna be out there like this, with your arms up, twirling in the air. The freaking wind is gonna blow you away.
Oh my God, you have no faith in me, Denise. What the heck?
Reg, you want to get buff. You know, in order to get buff, you got to eat meat. You got to have protein. You got to do all of these things, lift weights. Bro, you drink coffee, smoke weed, and eat like a bird. You ain't getting buff, bro.
Listen, don't worry about my diet or my regimen. I know exactly where to go. I know exactly where to shoot the needle in my butt to get buff. I don't like talking about all this shit. I'm not doing none of that.
All right. right, 24-inch pythons coming for Righteous Reg.
We're going to Mexico. You're going to translate the drug deal for me when I get the drugs, and then it's going to be fine.
Las drogas para mi amigo Righteous Reg.
Let me get him. I'm going to shoot him. I want to be buff, and I'm going to be standing over here like, I want to be
Está loco. That's what I'm going to say.
I want to be buff. Let me get that.
Oh, man. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get into this episode of Dynamite. We are, it's kind of, this is like a weird week, I think, where we're coming off of this big show, Grand Slam Mexico. That was a hell of a night. And next week is going to be an even bigger hell of a night because they're also going to be celebrating 300 episodes of Dynamite. So tonight's episode was a good show. Maybe not as, newsworthy as maybe some other editions of Dynamite, but it was a good show overall. Just didn't have that big feel coming off of Mexico and then going into, again, the 300 episodes.
Yeah, it was going to be hard to top what we saw last week just because of the prestige, how CMLL, the connections. People are still talking about that Mystico entrance. Like, there's just so much that was into that. But this week, I thought for what AEW represents, if you wanted to see some great wrestling, there was this. There was a lot of awesome tag team wrestling. Got to see Kota Ibushi. Got to see Swerve and Ospreay do their thing.
Who the fuck is Kota Ibushi? Why'd you say it like that? Kota Ibushi.
Got to see Kota Ibushi. He's his twin brother. Tear it up. No, but I thought it was super fun. The only thing I didn't really like was the ending of it. But I thought this was a great, by the time we got to the main event, I thought the show was flying by,
It was a wrestling show, pal, and that was fun. There was one match in particular that had me clapping because I was so invested in it, and it wasn't even one of those long type of matches. It was just oh shit, these guys are going out there and trying to break each other's necks.
So it was the Kota Ibushi match that you're talking about.
Kota Ibushi. Oh man, people are gonna come in here and they're gonna be like, wait, these people talk about Dynamite, they don't even know how to say the wrestlers' names. Reg, you're making us look bad.
Oh, listen, you guys know exactly who I'm talking about. It's the guy who wears the white shorts with the blue stuff on him. Come on.
That's what Kota Ibushi has been reduced to.
Golden lover, Kota Ibushi.
Oh man. All right, well, let's go ahead and get into this. Let's start right there. Kota Ibushi versus Trent Beretta. I said that I was gonna describe this match as the fuck your neck match because both of these guys have had a history of, neck issues and whatnot. And the fact that throughout this entire match, all they were doing was these nasty freaking suplexes, pile drivers. I mean, literally everything that you can possibly do to hurt someone's neck. Kota Ibushi gets a big win here. I don't know how long this match was, but let me tell you, I enjoyed every single minute of it because every single minute I was going, oh my God, not his neck. And that's where we're at right now. How'd you feel about Kota Ibushi and Trent Beretta? And also, of course, Kota making his return.
Yeah, there was a lot of talk when this match was announced because people, don't know that Trent's a great worker and he would be in the spot, but they're like, why are they wasting Kota Ibushi on a random Dynamite match with Trent? It's like, well, what do you mean? This isn't even a surprise. Trent's in the Don Callis family. They're doing something. They're trying to lead to this match with Okada. They're building this stuff already. So I kind of figured that's what this was going to be about. But I thought this was a super fun way to reintroduce Kota Ibushi to the AEW audience.
What is it with you? Why do you say it like that?
What's his name? Kota? Sorry, I gotta say it all
Kota.
the way. Kota.
Weird.
Listen, that's his name. This guy
I'm dying. Sorry,
came
Reg.
back from his injury, and I think there was a lot of people kind of concerned as to what he was going to be on, just because what you described on the show, Denise, the last time he was on AEW TV, he didn't really look like the Ibushi that we are used to, the guy that kind of moves in a certain way. He had a lot of injuries stacked up by then. His ankles were fucking fucked, it seemed like. But today, it didn't seem like that. He was taking a bunch of neck drops. There was points where I was like, we actually don't have to do this because Ibushi and Trent both have been out with neck injuries. So to have a neck injury focused match, it's pro wrestling. It's sick. It's disgusting. But I thought a lot of the suplexes were great. I thought them showing that Kota Ibushi still has that disgusting neck bumps. He's still kind of an insane sane wrestler that you don't really know what his next move's going to be. And so I thought that for how people were talking about this match, it maybe was my favorite match of this whole show just because of how different
it was different.
It was different in how they were kind of moving out there. It was fun.
Again, it was one of those things where we were making a joke during the watch along where it was like, anything your neck can do, my neck can do too. That was the match that we were seeing unfold. And I think because we know that, oh shit, like these are guys that legitimately have a history with their neck issues, that you feel the fear. These neck boys, they had us freaking panicking.
Their necks.
Who has a stronger
neck? They were going neck for neck. Unbelievable.
Yeah, and that's exactly what we saw come out of this. But again, it made the match stand out from anything else that you were seeing, and it had purpose, and it felt evil. You know, it felt evil from both sides that they were trying to do this. Now, you mentioned earlier that you said that some people were like, "Oh, why Trent Beretta?" Bro, Trent Beretta to me has been one of the most underrated guys in AEW for a long ass time. Like, I get mad because you always hear me say like, "Oh, I'm not a fan of this person" or whatever. I'm not too hot on this person, whatever. Trent Beretta, no matter what spot he's been on the card, not at any point has this man ever bored me. And to me, if you go out there with that kind of record where you don't bore me ever, I want to see more of you all the damn time. And I've been a fan of Trent, and I've been wanting, I think every single time he comes out and he has a match, I keep thinking, oh yeah, this is it. This is going to be the big push for Trent. And then fortunately, it's not really it.
Yeah, with how AEW functions and so many super talented wrestlers and not that many spots, he's one of those guys that could get lost in the shuffle. But like you're saying, every time he's given the opportunity, I think that he has great matches. He knows what his job is in certain matches like this. Like, he wasn't going in there to win. He was going in there to make Kota look good, make himself look good, and put over Kota getting to Okada next week. You know what I mean? I think this was like the warm up to that, because you don't want to go straight into Ibushi versus Okada. You want to give him a little bit of warm up. I think this what this was.
Yeah, that was fun. So I say keep doing more with Trent Beretta whenever you can, and I will take it. I'm on it. All right, we got Uriel Londeros who says, unrelated, but heck of a job on the convo with Mark. Oh, dude, thank you so much. Thank you to everybody who tuned in for that. It was a last-minute decision to stream it yesterday. Nice. My good friend Mark Ramondi, he had his book release day for Say Hello to the Bad Guys, which is an entire history of the NWO and their impact in pop culture and pro wrestling. And so he wrote very beautifully about that in the history. So for those of you who are interested in that, Say Hello to the Bad Guys by Mark Ramondi. And so yesterday they did a book signing in Huntington Beach, which is why I was in the OC. And it was very fun. I'd never hosted a book signing before, so it was cool. I got to moderate. I got to eat some NWO cookies. It was great.
For life. Denise, you're busy out here. Aren't you taking off to moderate some more shit like here soon this weekend?
This weekend, I'm going to be in Kansas City for Animeverse, and they have Wrestleverse as part of Animeverse. So in Kansas City, June 28th, 29th, there's going to be a bunch of wrestlers there, a bunch of AEW people. Sting's going to be there. And I'm going to be the social media correspondent.
Wow. Look at that. Busy. I want to read that NWO book. That shit looks cool. Mark looked like he did a great job. He's put out a couple books before, and it seems like people are really excited about this one.
I'm really excited. I've already gone through it, but I was just very happy for him, very happy for him. Yeah. We got John Taylor here who says, Denise is a terrible motivational speaker. I believe in you, Royd Reg.
Thanks, John. This is what friends are supposed to do.
No, friends are supposed to be honest with you. Remember when Adam Cole went out there with the world's worst tan and not one of his freaking friends told him that? Reg, I am not allowing you to go out there trying to achieve your dreams of looking like little Jonathan Gresham. You ain't Jonathan Gresham, bro. It ain't gonna happen.
Why can't I look like Gresh? I can't be stocky and small and have hella abs.
It's not gonna happen, Reg. You're meant to be petite.
Damn it.
Although I was pretty surprised by pre-weed Reg.
Oh yeah.
I can't say that. Pre-weed Reg.
Pre-weed Reg. Yeah.
Was a little bit on a different body type.
I spend a good part of my life being a chunkster. Yes. So listen, I'm not ashamed of it. That's why my new life, when you're like, how do you? I'm like, it's because like I didn't used to be like that. Like my brain is now like, you can't be chunky boy anymore. All right, you can't. Stop it. When I'm eating,
That's
I'm
why
grubbing.
you eat like a bird now.
When I'm binging, sometimes my brain's like, hey, remember where you can be.
That's true. I be chowing down on those burritos. So hey.
Now I get grossed out because people are like, the way that food is handled, people don't understand. They'll be like, oh, it takes me like 4 Big Macs to do it, or I have to eat 2. And it's like, dude, it doesn't take that for you. You're just being a gelatinous freak. You need to eat like a normal human being. So like food challenges and stuff sometimes gross me out, but like I'm not judging people. I'm not judging you. Okay.
So there goes our mukbang video.
No, yeah, no, I can't. That's just wasteful.
Reg, you're so bouge.
It's wasteful. It sounds gross. It looks gross.
Reg's gonna be on his 5th Big Mac.
Oh, gross. Oh. I had a Big Mac last night though. It was pretty good.
I actually haven't had. Okay, I need to say something, but I can't have the whole world cancel me right now.
You're dead. You're going. Let's see it.
I have never had a Big Mac.
Ever?
Every
time you go to McDonald's, you've never been like, let me get a Big Mac.
I've never had a Big Mac.
What do you get from McDonald's? Nuggets?
Chicken nuggets, cheeseburger, the little cheeseburger, the $1 one.
Mm-hmm.
And
definitely not $1. Hasn't been $1 for
when it used to be
$500.
And then also the when they had the wraps, those with the little chicken, they had the wraps. Those are the 3 things. Oh, and breakfast, of course.
But you've never had a Big. Oh, you eat a lot of their breakfast though. Like hell.
Yeah, I love their breakfast. Yeah, but I've never had a Big Mac, and I will tell you why. My mom was anti me eating burgers for a really long time. So like I couldn't have burgers anywhere. She was just like, you're not going to have burgers. Burgers are disgusting. And so when I was a little girl, she kept telling me burgers were awful and burgers were disgusting.
Why did your mom do this to you?
I don't know. So for so many years, I never had a burger unless it was made from my house, only house burgers. And then eventually I ended up having burgers from like my local burger joint. And then that was it. Those were the only burgers I ever had for so many years. And I still haven't gone in and got a Big Mac.
And then by the time you started going to McDonald's, you were like, I don't need a Big Mac. I'll just eat a regular cheeseburger. I hear it. Yeah.
Right. Or chicken nuggets. I don't know what it is, but sometimes I feel a little weird having the cheeseburger too.
I mean, it's definitely like fake, whatever. It's not good for you.
But what's weird is that I'm okay eating like whatever the chicken nuggets is, but I'm not okay
chicken nuggets are probably worse. Honestly,
do not ruin chicken nuggets.
We all
for
know
me.
about the pink slime. Never forget.
Stop it. All right.
You don't know about pink slime, do you?
I don't want to know about the pink slime, okay? I don't want to know about no supersize me. No, okay? I will not have chicken nuggets ruined for me. But cheeseburgers, on the other hand, there's times where I'm like, do I really want to eat that? I don't know.
It's all fake.
All right. Well, anyways, we got John Taylor here who says WWE will re-edit the OG pipe bomb as CM Punk looks into the camera and says, hi, Kota Ibushi.
You guys leave me alone. Hi, Kota.
There's somebody else that you and I also pronounce differently. Oh, yeah. Say Deonna Purrazzo.
Oh, I just pronounce her name because I say Deonna.
Yeah, you say like Deonna.
Yeah. What is it?
Deonna.
What do I say? No, I don't say what
you
it
say
is.
Like Deonna or something.
I think I say Deonna. Yeah.
Yeah, and I've heard you say it a million times.
I say it all the time, and everybody, like every time I say it, the person I'm usually on the pod with says it the right way, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's how you say her name.
Oh wait, I thought you were just doing it like as an option, like you just like saying Deonna.
No, I just say my brain says that's how her name is pronounced. I don't know.
It's Deonna.
I'm saying how Donna. It's like Donna, Deonna
Purrazzo.
That's what it is. I say Deonna sometimes. Whatever.
Yeah, I know you do. I've been
thinking
about this for the last 2 years.
Like, her name. She a black girl sometimes. It's Deonna. Fuck is Deonna? Her name is Deonna.
We got former Hokey Pokey addict. I turned myself around. Who says I drive a Mitsubishi. Reg drives a Kota Ibushi.
It's like Kota person. It's like cult of personality. Kota Ibushi. You know.
Say it again. How do you say it?
Kota Ibushi. I don't know how I said. I was just talking earlier.
I don't know. Just okay. I say Kota Ibushi.
I could probably say it if I just say
Ibushi or
if
Kota
I, like,
Ibushi.
slowly say it, but like if I'm talking, I'm probably gonna say Kota Ibushi.
We got infamous Raider
Know who it is.
Who says love to you both in the DWO for these great times. Pole splitting neck boys, Denise being Regis, El Chapo pusher. Good night to all of y'all.
Listen, she's just translating. She's not touching any of the drugs. Never forget. I want to keep reiterating that.
Rafael Garcia says, okay, I'll say it. I think it's time we had a convo about the Hurt Syndicate. They haven't hurt anybody for real except Power. Who's PP? PP and MJF?
Party.
Oh, Private Party. See, Private Party, I forgot they existed. I couldn't even think of the. When's the last time we saw Private Party? And then Rafael Garcia says MJF shouldn't be there. All right, so we did have a Hurt Syndicate segment today that kind of went a little, it was very long, actually.
They was doing a lot.
Yeah, so it was after the Ricochet AR Fox Jet Speed match. Afterwards, the Hurt Syndicate came out and basically beat the living hell out of both Mike Bailey and I was gonna say LA Knight. Wrong show.
LA Knight was not there.
Kevin Knight.
Yeah.
They put him through the tables. And then Lashley essentially hit Bailey with a spine buster on top of Kevin Knight. And then they went then it was weird because they started like standing there right on the stage, and it was almost like a shot of them. And I thought, okay, this is going to be the fade that they're going to go into like a backstage segment or a commercial or something else. But then they just stayed there for a really long time. And then suddenly they said, oh, we're going to walk out to the ring. So they walk out to the ring and they start posing again. And I'm thinking, what's happening now? And then they decide to do a promo. It was weird. I don't know what was happening there. But in the promo, they went on and on about how great they are, blah, blah, blah. And Mark Briscoe comes out and he was hilarious in this. Where now great. We got, what do you say, kosher dick? Or kosher pickle. Oops, sorry. Kosher pickle. He said MJF has a kosher pickle and has been overcompensating
kosher dick?
His entire life. And that is why he's hanging out with these guys. Put two and two together, guys. Read between the lines on that joke by Mark Briscoe. That was worth the whole long, awkward structuring of this. But
yeah.
I don't have a problem with the Hurt Syndicate. It just feels like right now it feels like the ideas aren't necessarily it doesn't feel like a fountain of ideas. It feels like it's a little bit of a pause.
I think the only reason Raphael's correct. We need to have a conversation about Hurt Syndicate because I think I talked about it last week. Like I don't like what they usually do. That 6-man match that they had where Max took most of the bumps and then they just came in and wrecked everybody. I didn't like it. So today I did kind of get the feeling like Jet Speed, Denise just discovered their tag team name, that Jet Speed could possibly be the ones to beat them. There's nobody in the world that could beat them, but the fact that Jet Speed have been talking about getting a title match and they have been actively kind of after the Hurt Syndicate gives me a good sign. Hurt Syndicate came through and fucking wrecked them, put them through a table, destroyed them and all this shit. But for MVP to be like, we will give you guys a title match at All In if you can make it. That is reassuring. That is like, okay, there's a tag team that's on the horizon. They are being discussed. They could do something. Max could screw them out of the belts, screw the Hurt Syndicate out of the belts. Like there's a way that they could leave All In as a tag team champions. So I do feel good about that. This segment felt a little bit like you're saying, maybe there's a little bit too much. They could have.
I think it was just a restructuring. They should have just restructured the whole thing.
Yeah, the way the whole thing was working and moving, maybe they could have used some restructuring. I did like the tag team match, though. I think Ricochet was seeming like tricked AR Fox into being in this match. He kept trying to get out. He did this Ric Flair bit that he would do where he would be with the guy, and then when he went to tag, jump off the apron thing. But I do like him kind of, for a most part, being in a lot of the match, He was trying to get AR Fox to be on some hill shit, but AR Fox was just going off 100 miles per hour. Anytime you're in there with Mike and Kevin Knight, you know it's going to be some fast-paced shit. I thought they got into the spot foo. AR Fox trying to win the match while Ricochet's on some bullshit. I thought all those elements were super fun. Teasing that he was going to be one of the guys to join was awesome. I didn't think it would be him because he needs somebody that's evil. But I think all of this setting up Ricochet.
I mean, AR Fox could be evil.
He definitely could. I think if they could switch him over to heel, he would be great. But I don't think he's exactly the person that
Reg, honestly,
for.
At this point, he needs anything. He's just the guy that pops in every now and then, and we know is a good match and a good wrestler.
Yeah.
But will give us a good match and is a good wrestler, and that's the extent of it. What else can you tell me about AR Fox that we've seen on the programming?
I mean, besides him being a great wrestler, I can't tell anything like what a reason, like a great character trait that people can stick behind. So maybe he does need this. Maybe that was a test. I don't know.
Be mean. Do it.
Be mean. Maybe Ricochet's trying to push him into the dark side, get him to be on some evil heel shit, and then maybe that's the way to do it. But I thought the match was fun to set all of this Hurt Syndicate stuff up.
Yeah, because I really thought that AR Fox was a standout in this match, and that's very tough because look at everybody else that he was in the ring with. Exactly.
Ricochet.
And AR Fox was the one that I looked at and was just like, damn, that dude, that guy every single time puts on a banger of a match and does things so smoothly and just is technically sound in what he does that you got to do something more with that. He just can't be the guy that pops in every now and then. I think he could be a lot more. And I think that if he partners up with Ricochet and becomes evil and nasty, then I think that could work for him.
That could be a way. Just sending him out there as the guy that everybody likes that has great matches is going to have an expiration date. Like for me, I can watch it 1,000 times, but we just want to have a little bit more for his character, a little bit more reason for people to care that he's.
Plus, I feel like he always loses. Doesn't he always lose?
That's the thing. There, I think like we're going to talk about like Beast Mortals. There's a couple of guys, Mark Briscoe even. There's a couple of guys that they know if you put them in matches, they're going to have great matches, but they tend to lose a lot of them. And we're going to have to get to a point where we start getting these guys victories specifically, just because they work so hard and make everybody else look good. We got to make them look good too.
We got former hokey pokey addict I turned myself around says, Denise, did you get to ride the subway in New York City? So I've ridden the subway plenty of times before, but I didn't ride the subway this time around.
No subways this time?
No, I was Miss Uber girl. I either walked or took an Uber or a Lyft.
Bougie. Wow.
You know me, Reg.
Wow. Can't even get on the greatest public transportation in the goddamn U.S.
I walked. Honestly, I did a lot of walking. That was mainly what I did. I only took one Lyft. It was to the airport, from the airport, and then one to the convention center because I didn't feel like walking because it was too hot.
Wow. How far was the convention center? Less than a mile?
1.1 miles.
Oh, shameful.
It was hot, Reg.
Yeah.
And I was carrying things. I had a big ass backpack with me the whole trip, and that thing added like 40 extra degrees to me.
Now, 1.1 mile to walk when it's hot is kind of
I know, and I didn't want to get to the convention and work and be all sticky and smelly. I didn't want people to meet me and be like, "Oh my god, Denise stinks."
Like if you guys smelled Denise today, oh my
goodness,
it smelled like she walked for a mile.
That's embarrassing, Reg. I got an image to uphold.
Stinky girl.
Imagine someone's like, "Hey, Denise, I'm a big fan." Goes in for a hug. Oh, you stink.
Stinky. Have you been working out today?
You see why I decided not to walk to the Javits Center?
Respect.
All right, we got Chiva Chiefs here who says, get your fitness on, Reg. Rooting for you. Denise, will you be at San Diego Comic-Con this year? I actually will be at San Diego Comic-Con. It hasn't been announced yet, but I'm supposed to be hosting a panel.
Nice.
I don't have the details on that yet, so I won't give them out yet, but I am supposed to be hosting a panel for San Diego Comic-Con. And yeah, so I will be there. My plan, Reg, I'm doing something new because I don't know if you guys have seen this, but they charge up the butt for fucking these hotels in San Diego for Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Everything's so expensive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the train in very early to San Diego and then go home the same day, like late at night. I'm just going to be there for one day and take the train back. And mean, it was like, I don't even know. It wasn't even that much money. It was like $20 or something. Who knows how much?
Oh, nice. Yeah, no, the prices that they hike up, we all know going to like WrestleMania and stuff. The way that these hotels like capitalize on this is crazy.
It stinks, bro. I'm not kidding you. I looked at a hotel and it was over $1,000 for 2 nights.
Dude, these people can't afford that, but they're like, these people can't afford that. That's the point. It's crazy.
Well, you got to understand, a lot of people that go to Comic-Con, they plan for this all year. It's like the big thing that they do.
Right. Like they're not going to things every single weekend. They're going to one big thing.
Right. And honestly, even though I'm not really into comics and that type of stuff, I loved Comic-Con when I went last year for the first time. Just all of the exhibits and things that they had, I thought, you know what? This is cool. And I'm not even a fan. If I was a fan, I'd be like, yo, this is really cool.
That's what's up. I've never been. I definitely would like to go one day on somebody's dime.
Did I tell you about the girl that pissed me off last year at San Diego Comic-Con? Yo, I was walking the convention floor and I went to the WWE section because that's where they had the Mattel and they had all the action figures. And I'm doing the little videos and I'm doing all these things, right? And some 2 girls are walking by and they're like, wrestling? That is so lame. It's so this, right? And they were talking all this shit, right? And I was thinking to myself, girl, you're at Comic-Con.
You're at Comic-Con.
You can't act cool at Comic-Con.
Your thing is not
cooler.
cooler.
You're trashing wrestling just because whatever. I'm like, you're at Comic-Con. You lost the plot, girl.
Yeah, like if you're judging here, like whatever your fandom is just as nerdy, dude.
Exactly. So anyways, I was like, I gave it the stink eye, but she didn't see me.
She did not care.
But I talk shit in my head, though.
Good on you. Good on you.
Anyways, Chiba Chiefs, thank you so much. We got Howie Potter here who says, can we take a moment to give Royd Reg his flowers?
Give me my flowers, dude. I'm about to get buff, Denise.
Reg, flex. Where are you at right now?
I'm about to get buff, baby. Bing, 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 bing. Watch it, brother.
That's sad. Even your grunt is sad.
I'm going to get buff. I'm going to be so buff in here.
You're going to be so buff. We're going to have you on the screen the whole time.
It's just going to be all me.
Fit. Yeah.
All my guns, baby.
We got Cool Fool 1980 who says, Reg, Deanna's pronunciation reminds me of William Regal pronouncing umaga as umanga.
Umanga.
Oh, umanga. Wait, how would he pronounce it? I don't remember that.
He would say you manga.
You manga.
He would say you instead of ooh. He was like you manga.
You manga. Oh, that reminds me of Braun Strowman. He would call Jacob Fatu Jacob Fat2.
Jacob Fat2.
I was like, bro, Fatu, not
what
Fat2.
Is it? Diona? What is it? Diana? What is
Diana.
It? See, I did it already. I was like, it's Diona. What is it, Diona?
I'm trying to think. I've also heard people say, and this happens a lot. I've heard a bunch of people say Joe Henry instead of Joe Hendry. That's another one. If you pay attention, a lot of people mess up his last name too.
Oh, Joe Henry, classic.
I'm trying to think of what wrestler I struggle with other words. Like, you know me, I can't say golf and golf. I struggle with that one. Golf. You see, you know what else I mess up? Worm and warm.
Worm.
You see
it's
what I'm
worm
saying?
out here. I do that as a bit. I'm like, oh, it's worm.
No, I always mess that up. No, but I don't mess it up for like warm, like, oh, it's warm outside. No, I mess it up for warm. You see what I'm saying?
Warm. Are you talking about the temperature or the little buggy?
The little buggy. I always forget how to pronounce the little buggy.
Oh,
that one, and I can't for the life of me say golf. Did I even say it right now? I don't even know.
Golf.
Because I can say watch like golf, like the Gulf of Mexico, but golf, like the sport.
Golf.
That's the one that I struggle with, where I say golf.
And golf. Golf.
See what I'm saying? I can't. It just doesn't come natural to me.
Are you a golfer?
You know, I saw a position several years ago to work at the golf channel.
The what channel?
I didn't apply.
You can't even say it. They're like, you can't even say the name of what this is.
No, like I didn't apply at all, bro.
The Golf Channel.
I was immediately out.
Yeah, you wasn't gonna hit on the Golf Channel.
We got former, thank you, Kuful. We got former Hokey Pokey addict. I turned myself around who says Jet Speed are hurt. Please send them a kit.
Jet Speed are hurt.
Wait, like legit? Are we talking kayfabe?
Or is this a bit? It did look like Kevin Knight was holding his knee at one point, you know?
No, I think this is a bit.
This is a bit?
I don't know. Okay, hold on. We got John Taylor here who says, plot twist, those beach bros in Huntington Beach wanted Denise to join the cult of Bushi, where you just sit around and praise the golden lovers.
Do you like flips? Do you like things?
Oh, man. Grapple Geekery says, the D-Riders can't get off my TV fast enough. I used to love Mox's New Japan theme, but every time it comes on, I roll my eyes and look at my phone. That's where we're at, though, honestly. So let's talk about the closing of the show. So we had a banger of a match, by the way, with Hangman Page and Mr. Has It All, Beast Mortos.
Yep.
Dude, when I saw that TK announced that match today, I was floored. I was so freaking happy. After this match, though, I'm trying to remember how exactly it went down, because I recall the Death Riders going out there, but the Young Bucks had gone out there. Oh, yeah. So after Hangman won, the lights went out. That's what it was.
Yep.
And then the Young Bucks came out and they hit Hangman Page with the BTE trigger. And then afterwards, that's when we got the Death Riders, and they were attacking. Everybody was attacking fucking Hangman and everyone, but eventually the Ops came out to try to help him out. So did Will Ospreay, but then the Death Riders ran off, and that was the end of it. So really flat finish, bro. Flatter than water.
Yeah, we've been for the last couple weeks. Well, since Hangman won the right to face Moxley at All In, we've been looking for them to add more heat to this match, essentially. Like, what's Mox gonna? Because remember, Denise, when they announced it, you immediately were like, I don't really know. I remember that first stare down that they had, and you were like, that shit didn't hit. And like, we've been waiting every single week to get some heat behind this. And I think like Ospreay and Swerve kind of being in there at first, we're adding some good heat to it, because they were like, look, we got to have Hangman's back. We got to get him in there. We got to fend off the Death Riders to make this worth something. And so I've been liking what Mox has been doing in promos the last 2 or 3 weeks, kind of calling out Hangman, calling his bluff, being like, you're not ready for this moment. So I've been excited. And then today's thing, though, Denise, so really fun match with Hangman and Beast Mortos. I think they have kind of different styles, but also kind of their styles work together, because Beast Mortos is fucking nuts, and Hangman could kind of work with any wrestler. So for him to be on display, for it to be the main event of Dynamite, I think said a lot. So they get to Hangman wins. The Young Bucks, they're still trying to tie this loose end of what the Young Bucks have to do with this match and what they're going to represent that. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. They hit him with the BTE trigger, and then the Death Riders come out, and then they don't really do anything, Denise. I'm still trying to, they like start choking Hangman. They're fending off the baby faces, which is like still like it felt like we got to a place, we went up 3 steps forward, and then this was like, actually, we're still doing the same thing that kind of got us into this Death Rider shit. And it's been so funny, Denise, because I've been seeing people be like, maybe this Death Rider shit isn't so bad, like the last couple of weeks of being like, actually, it's good. I've been seeing it. I like it. But then they did something today like this, and they, like I said, they took 2 steps backwards, I think. I have been, Denise, for reals. I've been seeing people be like, hey, it's been kind of good because we've been reconditioned to think the shit that we've seen in the past is dead.
No, I think people just got used to it. And if people are feeling like it's good suddenly, that I think has to do a lot with Hangman, that
Right.
people actually give a damn about Hangman. But the thing that John Moxley was saying a lot today was that he was going to show people what a champion really looks like. And I'm thinking, a champion holds a championship belt and shows the championship belt to everybody. So where is said championship belt? It's silly.
We're down to it's 2 weeks away, Denise. Is there anything more that they could do to get you excited about this match coming into it?
Did you ever have senioritis?
Yes.
Okay, for those of you who don't know, senioritis is the thing when you're a senior, you kind of just don't give a damn anymore because you know you're going to graduate and you're off to college or whatever the hell you're doing afterwards, right? I currently have senioritis with Hangman Page and Jon Moxley. And well, technically not with Hangman, but I guess you can say the Death Riders or Jon Moxley's AEW championship reign. I have senioritis with that, where I'm kind of like, all right, I already know, or at least I hope I know, that at All In, we're going to see a brand new champion, and then I don't got to worry about it no more after that. So that is where I'm at the moment. I'm just counting down the days.
So anything that they do, you're just like, let's get this shit over with. Who cares? It doesn't matter. We are on. I'm already moved forward to
baby. I'm free balling.
We've already moved forward to Hangman's the champ. Like, we're already building towards the future. We're done here.
My brain is already there. Hangman Page is AEW World Champion is my first day in college. I'm so excited. New chapter, new era. Here we go, baby.
So that's good. I hear you, Denise, because I think with the rest of the All-In card, I think those stories are going to carry this show. And like Tony and Mercedes are doing good shit. Ospreay and Swerve versus Bucks are doing good shit. Like, I think there's a bunch of great stories that are going to be told. I just thought that they would put a little bit more into this, but I guess Hangman winning is really the story. We don't need much else, right?
Hangman winning's prom night.
Yeah.
That's where we're at.
Mm-hmm.
We got former hokey pokey addict I turned myself around who says AR Fox needs to shave his hair and glue it on Ricochet.
That'd be nuts.
Ricochet with the little curls and shit.
Unbelievable.
Because remember when he had like that picture that was going around of him with the flat ironed hair?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, shout out to 1916 Batman who's in the building.
Let's
1916
go, homie.
Batman who has shown so much support to us here. Thank you so much. He says, I went to Comic-Con before it was the convention center. I remember when the city thought it would fail. I volunteered at it during the 90s and watched it grow. Wrestling has always been a part. You guys are great, very fun Dynamite. Thank you so much, 1916 Batman. Seriously.
Wow.
Also, that's very cool though, because I don't know how long I don't know the history of the San Diego Comic-Con. I don't know how long it's been going on or how long it's been around or any of that. Like hearing 1916 Batman talk about it, saying he volunteered during the 90s. I didn't even know it was around during then.
Yeah, no, I remember hearing about it back then, and that would be like, oh, that's where the weirdos go and hang out. Like it had like this crazy stigma on it already. Like the comic convention, like the way that the scene and what represents and the people in it, that whole thing has changed in the last couple of years. It used to be like those were the weirdo people. I'm happy that it changed because they used to include me in that because I like pro wrestling. But from where Comic-Con has been to where it is now, and they have them all over the world, is crazy.
So the other thing that he said was wrestling has always been a part. One of the guys that I was talking to that does like a lot of conventions like across the United States, he was telling me that a lot of conventions didn't want to have any wrestling stuff on their floor. Like they didn't want wrestling there. And so he said that he actually had to like, fight and convince so many people, like so many different conventions. Like, there's so many across the United States to allow them to have a pro wrestling booth. And he was telling me that there's some that only have recently in the last year or so started to include pro wrestling. And I thought, damn, I didn't think it was that big of a deal, to be honest, to say, hey, let's allow pro wrestling stuff. Because here's the thing, whether people like to admit it or not, the wrestling stuff does well because the fans want to be part of it. Like fans want to go to conventions and meet their favorite wrestlers and buy cool shit. I mean, I feel like I'm seeing a surge in constantly seeing wrestlers at conventions and doing signings. I feel like I've seen more of that in the last 2 years than I have like my entire fan time that I've spent as a fan.
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of people that don't go to conventions and don't care about them specifically start going because of wrestlers. Like I have friends in Bakersfield that they have these random sports convention and they're like, oh, there's going to be 3 wrestlers there out of 200 people, but they're going to see those 3 wrestlers. Like that's what's so funny about it, because it feels like wrestling has always had this, oh, it's wrestling, don't blah, blah, blah. But the lines are always big. The people come to represent. Wrestling fans love buying memorabilia and things like that. So it's so funny that they try to keep us out because we always come out to represent.
Yeah, exactly. Can't keep us out. No, but you're right.
No.
I remember when I went to Comic-Con Revolution, there was only like 3 wrestlers there. And then I showed up to the convention and the whole rooms, like the panels that we did, like were completely full to the brim.
Yeah.
And it was crazy. And even at Fanatics Fest, I don't know if you saw, but I didn't even get into the kickoff. There were so many people there, Reg. So many people got turned away. Media, fans, you name it, got turned away because of the amount of people that were there specifically for the wrestling related stuff. It was wild.
Yeah, the way that I saw all the celebrities specifically trying to interact with like Cody and do WWE stuff, I was like, oh no, this feels different. Like WWE isn't, and wrestling isn't the redheaded stepchild like it used to be. Now they're like, hey, there's gonna be wrestling here, and it used to be like, hey, wrestling's in the back, it's in this dark corner, go around, you gotta leave the convention to get to the wrestling shit. Now they're like, now we have wrestling, it's fun.
So yeah, that's very, very cool. Now we're seeing that shift. Thank you so much, 1916 Batman. Fun little conversation to have. And while I'm here, as I was saying, Animeverse Kansas City, as part of the WrestleVerse Fest, June 28th, June 29th, I will be there as a social media correspondent, and there's going to be a ton of wrestlers. They're going to have Sting is there. Hold on, let me pull up the sorry, I don't have the whole
there.
I don't have the whole thing, but okay, let me tell you who's going to be there really quick. Sammy Guevara, Ty Mello, Saraya, Britt Baker, Elena Black, Santino Marella, Scott Steiner, Jared the King Lawler, Sting, Anna Jay, Rick Steiner, Lex Luger, and Kevin Nash are the wrestlers that are going to be there for the Animeverse.
Let's go.
And then little Denise, so out of place with no muscles.
Mm-hmm.
Like me. All right. Let me see. We got former Hokey Pokey Addict. It says, will Saraya open an OnlyFans account in 2025? Why did I think she had one already?
I thought she had one. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I thought she did. I really thought she did. I don't know. I have no idea. Thank you for asking. All right. Now let's go ahead and rewind though, because I want to get into the start of Dynamite and what went down there, because we saw Mercedes Moné and Timeless Toni Storm fight in the backdrop, like in the backstage area, in which Mercedes Moné basically did a full-on attack on Toni Storm and got the upper hand on this. Mina Shirakawa eventually went out there to help out her friend Toni Storm, and next week we are going to be seeing a match between Mercedes and Mina. Now, the thing that I found interesting, Reg, was during the watch-along, you said you felt like Mercedes was going to be defeating Toni Storm. I'm not there yet. I mean, sorry, you said you felt Toni Storm was defeating Mercedes Moné. I've been under the impression that Mercedes is going to defeat Toni. So I'm not there yet where you're at. Why do you think that Toni is going to successfully retain?
I think that with the way both women have been positioning themselves coming into this all-in match, the way that Mercedes got here by becoming the belt collector, by winning the Owen, I think all of these elements are to get us to think that she's going to be the one, be the villain that takes Toni off of this thing, but I don't think that's how it's going to go down. The way that Toni's been promoing the last couple of weeks, getting the fans behind her, extra fanfare, and people are looking at her in even higher light coming into this. I think these are all the elements to get her to win this match, to be the one to take Mercedes down a peg. I think them announcing that Mina is getting a TBS championship match, specifically like a week and a half before the show, I think says a lot. I think Mina's going to defeat Mercedes next week, because I think they're going to start to show cracks in what Mercedes is and try to take away this big light that she's been shining over AEW for the last year. And I think that they want to continue the train with what Toni has going on. And I think Mercedes is going to be still in championship contention and still valuable as she is, but she's not going to defeat Toni. And I think it's actually the right move to make.
So what's up with the Carmen Sandiego stuff? I thought she was just going to do it for 1 week, and now it's been 2 weeks.
I thought this was just a bit for the Mexico show too.
Me
but now
too.
she got cosplayers in her doing it in the front row, and she's sticking with it. She still had the red on with the red hat, and she's still moving like this. I don't know what it is. I think she's just trying to
timeless Toni Storm.
I mean, that's a timeless thing. Like, you know what I mean? Carmen Sandiego's an old thing that still stick around. People still know it when you reference it. So she's playing some kind of crazy mind game with Mercedes. And I think it's working because the way that they had Mercedes attack her today, get her off her guard, try to get the upper hand on Toni and try to play mind games against her, I think it's showing what Toni's doing to her.
Right. We got Grapple Geeker here who says, Kevin Knight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. We got a former Hokey Pokey addict who says, when Def Rebel gets released, they're doing OnlyFans.
Why?
Reg, what are you going to do? Only what? I'm going to do OnlyFlans.
OnlyFlans. What is flans?
OnlyFlans.
OnlyFlans.
OnlyFlans. Oh. I'm just going to make all types of flans in different shapes and sizes, and I'm going to poke them so they can jiggle.
Flan might be the grossest treat that there is.
What?
Yeah.
Reg, you're fired. That's it.
Dude.
Guys, say bye to Reg.
It's eggs, Denise.
Reg.
It's
Flan
eggs.
is so fucking good. It's my favorite dessert, and I will end you if you try to say anything bad about flan.
Grossest dessert that there is.
Have
it's
you
eggs.
even tried it?
Yeah. I have a couple times. I keep trying
and
to.
Where did you try it?
I've had it at Mexican restaurants. One time I worked with a woman, and she's like, I do great flan. She had it, and she was like, she brought it in. And I was like, this is probably the most disgusting thing. It's eggs.
I love eggs. You know I love eggs. So.
Oh, dude.
Flan is amazing.
Oh,
and with the caramel and when it's thick. Ooh.
It's eggs, dude. It's eggs.
Reg. Okay, so are eggs. Eggs are eggs too.
Yeah,
you know how much there's egg in cake too?
No, but it's like cake though. It don't taste like eggs.
Oh my gosh,
what a gross treat. Oh.
Do you like creme brulee?
No, not really.
Okay, you got a problem. You're not living your life right.
A weak ass treat.
I'm depressed for you.
Flan.
All right, we got Chaz Moses here. Chaz Moses, thank you so much for the super chat. Didn't send a message, but thank you so much regardless. Thank you. All right. Man. See, well, now we got people arguing here in the chat. Marcos Munoz says cancel him, Denise. Yeah,
That's
you're
just
done.
Nasty, dude.
You're not invited to the carne asada anymore.
Damn.
You just lost your invite to the carne asada.
I'm like, I don't think I like it. No, I think because I like the bread. Because I was thinking also tres leches cake is pretty disgusting too.
You don't like tres leches?
It's fucking.
Is it because it's so moist?
It's moist. It's moist cake.
Oh, but it's so good though, and just the flavors like they like.
I was gonna be like, I think I'm out on dessert, but if you bring out like some bomb ass conchas, like I'm grubbing. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry, but you can't even compare conchas to flan. Like they're totally
sweet.
Things.
They're sweet. Some sweet
they're
bread.
Not in the same category though.
They're not. Why not? Like you can eat them as dessert.
Not.
They're sweet bread.
Yo. All right, we got a former hokey pokey addict here who says Strowman has only hands. Get these hands.
Get these hands.
That's so
only
funny.
Hands.
Oh man. Yeah, John Deller here says Reg's thrown out of the picnic. Yeah, you're gonna be thrown out.
Dude. I like all the food, but dessert, I gotta go, I think.
All right. Anyways, I'm done with you, Reg. Will Ospreay and Swerve Strickland versus Blake Christian and Lee Johnson. This basically led to Will and Swerve, or rather Swerve, issuing a challenge to the Young Bucks who had came out there after the matchup. And we're gonna get Swerve and Will versus the Young Bucks at All In. And here's the interesting thing: the EVP titles are gonna be on. I don't even want to say on the line. Because it's not like basically if they lose, they lose the EVP title. So it's not like if Will and Swerve win, like if they becomes EVPs. That's not the case. If they lose their EVP titles. If they win, then they remain as EVPs.
Right. When people started talking that this match needed stakes, I didn't really understand. I'm like, well, does it? I'm like, it's gonna be a badass match. I think I thought the story was essentially that Swerve and Ospreay are trying to keep the Young Bucks away from Hangman. So if they get him in the match, beat him up, they can't interfere later in the match. But they had to figure a way to add some stakes to this tag match. And I'm not mad at it because I think, like we discussed on the show, people are tired of this EVP shit. I think that it's ran its course. I think that they've exhausted all the options of what they could use, using the power thing, making their own matches, the CM Punk shit, like all the stuff that came of them having that title. I think we've done it all, and it's time to move on to something different. I don't know if that's going to lead to a complete gimmick change for the Young Bucks or like what this is going to lead to, but they need to take that title off. They need to just be wrestlers on this TV show, and having the tag match be to determine that. I think it's a great way to have Ospreay and Swerve in some importance, because a lot of people are figured they could be in title matches or things of that nature on this show. So you got to get some stakes to one of their matches, you know?
I'm sorry, but hearing you talk about CM Punk and the Young Bucks immediately got me to Jack Perry. Where's Jack Perry? What's he up to? Is he hurt?
No, because he'd be on Instagram like making knives and shit in his backyard. So I don't think he's hurt. Yeah. You haven't seen his Instagram?
And I didn't know he had an Instagram.
Yeah, this will be like in his backyard, like making knives, making new turning pine cones into different shit. Like he's doing it yourself.
He's DIY.
He's DIY in his backyard. Yeah.
Oh wow, I gotta go take a look at that. All right, we got a very funny super chat. This is from Grapple Geekery here. It says, "No flan, no tres leches, no Denise's mom, Reg. You're done, Reg."
Damn
and I
it.
was about to introduce you. I was warming up to the idea.
Two things, Denise. Just two things.
My mom loves flan and tres leches.
Damn it. I mean,
do you like horchata?
Oh yeah, of course. Come on.
It's not enough to save you.
What do you think, though? What do you think? I mean, I'm like all the other things. It's just two things.
You like churros?
Yeah, of course. Come on. What do you think this is?
You're out, Reg. You're still out.
It's
You're
just those two wet desserts. I don't want those wet desserts.
So Reg likes it dry.
I keep it dry, baby. I don't want my shit to be wet. Or moist in my mouth. You think I want something moist in my mouth, Denise?
So this explains all the BJ parties.
Whoa, hold on a minute. How did we go from there to there? I just don't understand.
I was, by the way, when I went to Huntington Beach, I saw, and I was gonna tweet this, but then I'm like, you know what? If I tweet this, only like 10 people are gonna get the joke.
Mm-hmm.
But I ran into, I drove past the BJ's headquarters. And I was gonna tweet it. This is Reg's office.
Yeah, people wouldn't get it though.
I thought, oh nah, because then it'll go viral and people are gonna be like, "What is Denise talking about? What's going on with Reg?"
Listen, the inside stories.
Podcast.
When did Reg start working at BJ's? What do you mean? This doesn't make sense.
Oh man! All right, we got a former Hokey Pokey addict who says, "What is Tessa Blanchard subscribed to? Only Clans." Oh man, y'all are wildin'.
All right. It's a fine line, brother.
I'm just reading the super chats.
Only
right,
Clans
guys? I'm
is
just reading
crazy.
the super chats.
Oh my God.
Can't even breathe no more. All right, let me see what we haven't discussed on this show. 1 second. I usually have this stuff ready, but
the two qualifying matches.
Well, we'll get there. We got the Ring of Honor. Well, let's talk about the men's one first.
You're right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Bandito, Kinosuke Takeshita, Mark Briscoe, Roderick Strong for the #1 spot in the men's casino gauntlet at All In. So this was hella fun.
Yeah.
Mark Briscoe took the win. We kind of thought that Takeshita was going to be the one, but we were pretty much happy with whoever.
Yeah, I think maybe we should have known, Denise, because him doing the promo against the Hurt Syndicate and Max and getting a good pop before he even got to the match maybe could be a seller that he's going to also win this match that he was in, because he came with some kind of something. I think along the lines of what you were describing earlier with AR Fox, I think Mark Briscoe is also in that same class of like, we see him all the time. He has these great matches, but he comes out on the losing end for a lot of it, and he's in there to make a lot of people look good. We need to get him some kind of victory, need to get him some kind of championship, need to get him some kind of reward for always being such a great wrestler and a great TV wrestler that's going to do exactly what he needs to do. This match is awesome. Bandito has been on a run. I don't even know if I could say that because he's always been great, but I think a lot more people are discovering just how amazing he is. It's like, he's a badass luchador. He's strong as fuck. He has a good gimmick. He looks like all the things he does them well. I'm they keep setting us up for this one-on-one match with him and Takeshita. I think I don't know when you're gonna do it, but I need to see it, and I need to see it now. Takeshita was awesome. We, like you were saying, a lot of the match we were thinking that he could win, just because I think they set up a good thing earlier with the Don Callis family was seen talking with Okada, and Okada was talking shit. Takeshita was like, look, we're temporarily in this gang. I still want to run one. I think he set up to have a match with Okada. So he could win the match at the pay-per-view, but seeing Mark Briscoe get the victory here in a fun match, I think was awesome.
Yeah, and while we were on the topic of Takeshita, he had a confrontation with Okada backstage, and then Okada also had a confrontation with Kota Ibushi. So two kind of cool little confrontations that we had here today. How'd you feel about that? By the way, I was most excited, I think, for the Takeshita Okada tease backstage.
Yeah, I think that they've been slowly telling this story for a while. I think Don Callis being kind of the centerpiece of working initially with Kenny Omega against Okada and then switching over to Takeshita and what he's doing. All that time, he kind of originally had some disdain for Okada, but now he's working with Okada and saying that he's the greatest Japanese and all this stuff. And I think that's kind of getting to Takeshita, because he's like, wait, you've been telling me that I'm the next guy up. Now you're saying this. So I think today was I know what Don's telling you, bro, but like, I'm the guy around here. I'm the Japanese guy. I'm better than you, and I'm going to show you one day. Really great way to sell that. And then for them to announce this match next week, Dynamite 300, got me want to drive my damn car to Ontario with Okada and Ibushi. The long history that they have. They've wrestled at Wrestle Kingdom before for the big belt. So like, this is going to be awesome. I think that Okada having not warm-up matches, because these are some of the best wrestlers in the world, but taking on Kenny's friends and people of his past on the way up to All In to get him prepared for Kenny Omega. The perfect way to do it.
Yeah, man, I'm so excited for that match next week. I couldn't believe that they announced it for next week. I was like, oh, shit. All right. We got former Hokey Pokey addict who says Blake rhymes with fake. I'll leave it at that. Wait, which Blake are we talking about? Oh, that Blake? Oh, because I went to a totally different Blake. I was like, what does that have to do with wrestling? I was so confused. All right. We got Ring of Honor Women's Champion Athena versus Thunder Rosa versus Willow Nightingale versus Chris Statlander for the #1 spot in the Women's Casino Gauntlet here. A really nice back and forth that we ended up seeing. Chris Statlander ended up winning by defeating Willow Nightingale. However, she had some help by Marina Shafir and, of all people, Wheeler Yuta. My whole favorite part in this entire match was when Willow Nightingale pounced Wheeler Yuta. Love that.
I almost was going to be so mad when Yuta ruined this match. I guess he did end up ultimately ruining this match, but I thought he was going to like strike Willow or do something crazy to do it. He ended up getting pounced, so it all worked out. Love every single woman in this match extensively. Stat, Thunder, Athena's incredible, Willow, like these are all women that I want to see have the world. I think that Athena, of course, was on fire in this. Every moment that she had where it was her taking on the world, she was going 1,000 miles per hour. She was showing why she's one of the best women's wrestlers in the world that most people don't even fucking know, because she's hidden away under some paywall. But if she's given opportunities like this on TV, she's going to knock it out of the park. They're building to something with her and Thunder Rosa at the next Ring of Honor pay-per-view, which they have announced nothing like. But she was doing a lot today to show that she needs to be featured on more AEW shows, more main roster shows. This being a match for the number one entrant into the Casino Battle Royal, I think it's great. It's saying that Athena's going to be in the match, so that got me excited. They're telling the story with Stat and the Death Riders. She last week on Collision, Mox had a little thing with her, telling her to believe in herself and don't let anybody tell her she isn't who she is. So she could be leading to be in the Death Riders. And I don't know. I'm on the fence, Denise, because I saw something like the end of the show and the Death Rider shit was still kind of whack.
No,
but I'm like,
this was weird. I did not think this was the direction they were going to go in with Chris Statlander at all. This feels completely out of left
but
field.
what if she can have something? She's in the main event angle.
That's
it.
fine. And that's why I'm not like against it. I just don't feel very, I just don't trust. I'm not trusting the process here right now.
That's fair. I think that from, like I said, if they ended the show like that, kind of doing the same shit, that's not a good sign for what could be. So I don't know. I just like want Chris Statlander to have something. So I'm excited about that. I don't know what her place would be in the Death Rider because they have Marina, but Marina isn't. They don't have her in matches. They don't have her like as the working part of that. And they need somebody to fill that role. Stat could be it. So I guess I'm going to let it play out. Oh, God.
My gosh, that's where we're at right now. I'm telling you, this is just the part of the show where I'm like, whatever, this part's not for me. We all have that. We all have that. So, hey, best of luck. Best of luck. Yeah, seriously, best of luck. We got 1916 Batman who says the San Diego Comic Con. 1969. I know that's nuts.
Holy shit.
That was before my mom was born.
I didn't know that it was so old. I thought it maybe started in like the 80s or something. But
I thought it started like in the 2000s. And I'm talking, you know what? I'm wrong. I thought it started like in the 2010s.
No, I thought it maybe started in like the mid 80s, but like 1960, that's crazy. Like, what were they? I want to know what it looked like back then, how they were acting. Because now it's like a fucking weekend. It's a movie. It's all kind of crazy shit.
Bro, imagine the 70s. The 70s in San Diego Comic Con. The 70s.
What these people? Oh my God.
They had a good time.
They had a great time.
Thank you, 1916 Batman. We have Grapple Geekery here who says Pillow Prince Righteous Reg. Too bad for the ladies.
Just do whatever you want with me.
Oh man. All right, let me really quickly. So Dynamite 300 is happening next week. We got 3 matches announced for that. Okada versus Kota Ibushi. MJF will be competing in a Casino Gauntlet qualifier, and Mercedes Moné versus Mina Shirakawa. So that's in store for us next week. We got former Hokey Pokey addict here who says, Denise, I love your Honda Street Fighter hairstyle. Oh, I'll take it. Thank you very much. I don't know what any of that means, but I'll take it.
Honda's a character on Street Fighter. He was a sumo wrestler. So.
Oh, wait, is he cute? Because if he's not cute, I'm going to be offended.
Is he cute? I don't know.
Oh, I just Googled it. This is what I look like.
I'm like, I don't know if I can respond to the cute part. It's a video game character.
Hold on. Where'd it go? Hold on. There we go.
Honda.
This is me?
Yeah, big Honda. Just the hair, not all of it. You got
lies.
Honda.
That's hella funny. Look, Striker. This is literally me right here. Oh, yeah, hold on.
Striker.
Look, that's me.
Yeah, you have that hair right now. That's crazy. Honda.
Oh man, I thought it was gonna be like some cute look. I thought it was gonna be adorable, and that's what I pop into. Yo, that's hella funny. Alrighty, everyone. Well, that is it. That is our show. Before we wrap things up, I want to let you guys know that tomorrow morning, bright and early, I'm going to be dropping an interview with none other than Mr. Iguana. So make sure you guys are
look at that.
Check that out. I want you guys to be first and foremost. Go out there, leave some comments. I'm going to be responding, reading things, all of that stuff. Also, I need to promote the Instagram page because Instagram is not promoting me at all. In fact, I think the algorithm is upset at me. So if you guys haven't, make sure to check me out on Instagram @ Denise Salcedo. I need all the help I can get. My page is dying, so go give it some life. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it for me here. Interviews with Shotzi and Elena have gone up here on the channel as well. This Friday, I don't know if I'm going to be streaming SmackDown because I'm going to be in Kansas City for WrestleVerse, as I mentioned earlier. So I don't know exactly what the plan is just yet. And yeah, I think that's it for me. Reg, what do you got?
Grapsities this week. That's it. I don't got shit going on. I'm chilling. I'm kicking it. I'm loving it. Actually, I'll probably be at West Coast Pro on Friday. If you are watch that shit on High Spots because it's a invite only. Shout out to y'all for being here. Love y'all. Y'all are great.
And we're closing things off with Day D Mexicong, who says, I missed the whole Lee thing. Gee, dang, I'm at work.
Oh, work, not work.
Well, you know what? Day, though, afterwards, you can enjoy and watch Dynamite and have a good time.
We'll still be here.
Got to collect that paycheck. You know how it is. And thank you so much for showing us some love. And hopefully your day at work goes by a little faster.
Not here. I mean, you can still watch our video of us being here.
Yeah, that too. All righty, guys. That is it for us. Thank you, everybody. Bye.